Okay, folks, March 11th, Bonnie and I will be doing a live podcast from the Village Underground, a live My Wife Hates Me. Please go to ComedyCellar.com. Under feature events, you can buy your tickets. It is March 11th, 8 o'clock. We will have a celebrity guest marriage counselor come in. It's going to be great. It's going to sell out. So get your tickets now. ComedyCellar.com. Feature event, live podcast.
You're listening to The Jersey Jerk Show on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
You guys hate all my tattoos, don't you?
They're all stupid.
They're not. You guys are horrible.
So are your tattoos.
Yes. Yeah, fucking Missy.
That's
Who's got a cock and tits.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm not just a girl.
You're a guy, too.
Guadalajara, isn't that in New York?
You know, one would think that there are sections of Guadalajara in New York, but no. It's not in New York.
Isn't that the name of their airport?
What? You actually got me thinking now. Next time I have sex, and I gotta clutch my fucking chest and grab a fucking, oxygen mask and shit. I should just wear a sleep apnea mask when I'm fucking. You have my permission to come? I was wondering what I would do first. Your tits on your face. Let the sex begin.
Creepy Clint.
Yeah.
Marco's new character.
Creepy
Let me see them titties.
Yes. Jersey jerks.
The fucking Jersey jerks.
I would love a Jersey jerk.
So prepare to have your brains raped.
We do a song that's not whiny bullshit. I am so fucking ready.
Yeah, here we go for the 100th time. Hand grenade pins in every line. Throw 'em up and let some shine. Going out of my fucking mind. Filthy mouth, no excuse. Find a new place to hang your shoes. Bring me up from atop these roofs. Got it tight so I won't get loose. You can stop and stand. I run myself out and no one cares. Dug a trench out, lay down there with a shovel up out of reach somewhere. Yeah, someone pour it in. Make it a dirt dance floor again. Say your prayers and drop it out when they bring that chorus in. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. I bleed it out, digging deeper just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. Just to throw it away. I bleed it out. Go, stop the show. Choppy boys in a sloppy flow. Shotgun opera, lock and load. Cock it back and then watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed.
What up, bitches, and welcome to the Jersey Jerk Show on Riotcast Network, riotcast.com. Please give us a call at 831-4500. Call, join in on the show. It'll be fun. If we're not live, leave a voicemail. We'll play it and make fun of you the whole show, just like we did with Woohoo. Woohoo. We'll be bringing that back tonight as well.
Woohoo.
Also,
Is that what it was? Woohoo?
Yeah, woohoo. Woo. 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 Whatever. Anyway, make sure you go to iTunes and subscribe to us. Please give us a review, a nice one, because we love you and you love us. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Find us, socialize. We love you. And you can email us at jerseyjokes@riotcast.com.
Yeah. How many times do you say we love you?
I'm just trying to let everybody know the deal.
Jersey Jerk, all day, every day. Woo!
Oh, it's just woo.
You're like woo woo.
Woo woo. That's what I really thought it was.
Woo woo.
My memory's gone. Fabio punked me.
Yeah, you like that?
I did not like that.
Why not?
But it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. But I was so into the song, and then it got taken away from me. And it was sad.
Enough of this whiny bullshit. Yeah, it was great. If you thought I was going to play the whole song, you're out of your fucking mind.
did. I really thought that you were going to play the whole song.
No.
Because you're like, I'm going to play it for you.
You just went to the concert last night. Why would I have to play the song?
I don't know, in commemoration?
Yeah, maybe. No commemoration.
I don't know. To help, because I was so happy last night.
Yeah, but that was last night. Now you're in reality.
I know. I've actually, I feel semi-depressed.
Why? Because it's over?
Yeah.
You're so fucking gay.
Like the anticipation and then being there and then now today I was just sad that it's going on. Yeah. Who knows when they'll come back again?
Hopefully never.
Did you at least enjoy yourself?
I had so much fun.
Yeah.
I was a crazy person, running around screaming, crying hysterically at one point, just bawling. But it was, this song just touches my heart, and then I couldn't stop for
wow.
3
What song was it?
It's a song called Cold Desert.
Cold Desert.
And then after that, they only played 2 more songs after that, and then they did the encore. And I was calm for the encore.
What was the encore?
Crawl. They played on the radio, Sex on Fire, and another song called Black Thumbnail. It was good. It was a very good show.
I actually have a clip. Someone loaded it up on YouTube from the concert.
God, you're so on point with the chicken. Jesus.
He sounds like it.
He does sound like it. I get it.
Bok, bok,
He does kind of sound like he's barking.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It was such an amazing time, though. And everybody there enjoyed it.
That's cool.
Everybody was chilling. I was going nuts. I was running around dancing.
The $1 million question, did you wear your T-shirt?
I wore my T-shirt.
Yes.
I did. No one made fun of me. Everybody thought it was
They're not
cute.
going to do it to your face.
Yeah, but I kind of got almost the same reaction from everybody. And it was like, oh, you made your own shirt.
Really?
And I was like, yeah. So?
You're too poor to buy a shirt.
They're probably taking a collection for it.
And they're like, no, it's cute. And I was like, is it really? They're like, no, Missy, it's cute. I just didn't expect you to make your own shirt.
Look, you are just douche.
Oh man, that's great.
It's out of love. Out of love. I never wear a band's shirt to their show because I obviously am there to see them, you know?
Right.
But it was just, I don't know, it was an extra special night for me, you know? It was my night. I was getting texts from people saying, Happy Kings of Leon Day.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been stoked for this. You guys know. My friends love me.
It's ridiculous.
I love my
They
friends.
probably took a break at we gotta send a retarded text. Happy KOL Day.
It did say that too.
It
KOL
is.
Day. You're an asshole.
Yeah, that's great.
They were so good.
I bet.
Nobody gives a shit.
Chris hates it. Bobby hates it. Marco hates it.
I mean, we you know, we have our opinions.
You do.
I don't think I despise it as much as they do.
Really?
It sucks, but it's not as bad as some other shit
Mm-hmm.
that she listens to.
No.
It is.
No, I actually, you know what? I don't even know what the worst thing you listen to is. I just know that's bad. I'm just saying, like, you've mentioned some other things that we've played on the air.
Yeah.
And it's bad. Like,
I love
can't
music,
remember
man.
anything
All
off
music.
Yeah, I know, but nothing good.
I love all good music.
I haven't heard any yet.
I have an open mind.
Yeah.
What?
Open mind, open legs.
You guys hear?
The
You
fuck?
guys hear like a buzzing?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm worried that it's the new chords.
I don't hear it though.
Too powerful.
It can't be the cables, can it?
I don't hear
I
anything.
don't know.
It does. Don't you hear like an echo?
Yeah.
Does it sound
a
like
little
we're
bit,
in a
sometimes.
coffee can, sort
I
of?
do.
Yeah, but it's not just you and Missy that are echoing.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't know. While let's mute you and let's mute Misty. Leave me and Chris. What's up, Chris?
Oh yeah, it is.
The cables.
Yep.
That sucks.
Thanks, Jesus.
I know.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
What would Jesus do?
Sabotage our broadcast.
I know.
Going down the door, guys.
What happens if you mute your mic and Chris's mic?
Then we're just.
The show sounds exactly the same.
Yeah, it's gonna be us echoing. Hello.
Is it echoing from
Yeah,
you?
it's the same thing.
It sounds so clear in my headphones.
It
though.
does sound
Yeah.
clear,
Yeah, it
but I
sounds
can hear
great.
everything. Like I can hear.
They're too
I can hear
powerful,
Marco's
probably,
heartbeat
then.
right now.
That's
You
why
need to
I'm
go to
like,
the doctor.
fuck.
That's
By the
why.
way.
I'm 3 feet away
got
from the
3
mic. Do you see this?
Yeah, I know.
3 arteries clogged.
I know, and you're projecting
That's
really
probably
loud
because you
too.
need all 4 to have them, or I
don't think
you
so.
probably need to adjust your settings.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think it
Rather
was going to make that much of a difference.
It made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Thanks for leaving me and Chris out.
Well,
we don't.
we may have to
It was
switch back at the break because
Okay, that's
I
fine.
know it was Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I hope the Jews get him again.
Jesus Christ.
You cherub-looking motherfucker.
You duplicitous taint.
You see, we got a review on iTunes.
No.
And when I first read it, I was like, "Fuck, a negative review."
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good. It's
That's trying anything right now.
It says, "This podcast is despicable." I was like, "Fuck."
Are you
You're a
serious?
liar and you're mean.
3 fat Jersey Philly dudes and some chick that may or may not be a hooker they pay to hang out with them. Obscenity, sexism, poor life choices, and thinly veiled racism can all be found in this septic tank of a podcast.
I take offense to that. It's not thinly veiled. It's blatant.
Yeah. 5 stars. I haven't laughed this hard at a radio show since the early Stern days.
Oh, it's the same review?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had to stop listening in the car because I almost rolled twice laughing so hard. Nice work, jerks.
Is there like a username to that?
Redden420. He's a Twitter follower.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Joe Falsetti had a nice review. You guys are great. Keep up the great work. I've been listening from day one. You're fucking killing me covering the microphone.
All right, well, don't pay attention to me then. Just do what you want.
I've been listening from day one with Glory Hole, Why You Suck in Bed, and Mad Scientist Party Hour. You guys have improved so much from the early days, i.e. loud music, and can barely hear you guys. Long live the Jersey Jerks. So we're back. We're back to the early days right now. I don't know if
Thank you very much.
I don't know
Thank you.
the quality of the sound, if it sounds. I don't know if they can hear it or not.
I have no idea.
It might just be internal.
It's like a cancer in the studio right now. Instead of everybody hearing this shit, it's just us. We're making this big fuss, and probably nobody even knows what the hell's going on. They're like, what are they talking about? It sounds
Probably.
crappy as always.
But it sounds so good to me.
It does.
My
it does sound,
headphones always sound so low.
It does sound crisper,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I can hear an echo of the room.
How come I can't hear this echo?
Which is weird because
it's reminding me of my older mic. The mic I used to have used to pick up everything. I had to actually cover the back of it.
I'm listening to see.
Okay, Marco's doing his engineering.
No, it sounds good.
Does it sound good? All right. All right, good.
Is that me?
Thank you.
Bravo! You love that little zippy guy.
I do. As much as you like KOL.
I don't think that's possible. You would not make a shirt for him. Dick.
That's actually your new ringtone when you call me.
Is it really?
No, but I'm going to make it
That would be so awesome.
That's hilarious.
So you obviously had fun.
I had so much fun.
Now, were you what do you call it? You have like really good seats? Were you like
on
press
the floor.
box? Okay, you were on the floor.
Yeah, we were on the floor.
Okay.
It was very exciting. I ran around.
You didn't go like VIP or anything like that?
No, I had an option to do that, but I wanted to be as close as possible.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. I ran around, danced, sang, cried. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. It was amazing.
Cool. Did they have an opening act?
Yeah, Gary Clark Jr.
I don't know them.
You would probably like Gary Clark Jr.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He's a...
Is he brown?
He is.
Is he? I was joking.
Yeah. But if you watch that Beatles thing, did you watch that?
No.
He did a song with somebody. I forget who, like Dave Grohl and other people. He was part of a thing to be like a super group of people that recovered.
Really?
Or covered it. Yeah, he was on that. He sang. He's really good.
I didn't watch any of it, so.
I think that you would like him.
Why do you think I would like him?
Because it's like up your alley. It's like classic rock
Up
sounding.
your ass, Bob. You'd like it.
It's classic rock sounding.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a Kenny Wayne Shepherd?
No.
Like bluesier.
I don't think it's that bluesy.
Bluesier.
Bluesier?
Well,
yeah, I would think
Shepherd's
so.
pretty bluesy.
That's the bluesy,
Yeah.
bluesy as you get.
I mean, like, do you want to take a break now?
No, we...
It's bothering Fabio.
No,
it's going to be a distraction. Let's
I'm
just
not
do
distracted. I'm just... It's really... I don't know.
It's so aggravating.
You do hear it?
Yeah,
now?
it's so aggravating.
We probably should have tested this before we went on.
Yeah, well, you had such a hard on to have them done now.
I did not. You did yours before I even said anything.
Yeah, I did.
Don't blame me for your fuck up.
You were like, I didn't fuck up.
You fucked up.
Jesus fucked up.
Jesus didn't fuck up. I bet if all four of us had him, we probably wouldn't be echoing. That's probably what the problem is.
That's bullshit. I don't know why a cable would make us echo. I don't get that at all.
You're too loud now because of the cable. It's probably got to be turned down.
Yeah, just turn it down.
No, we're probably on the board somewhere.
No, please don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch anything.
The house will fucking set on fire.
I will now, motherfucker. I'm going to start twisting.
Don't do anything.
Chris, look.
Stop it.
Look. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to twist it.
You go ahead and do it, and then say you didn't do it. Like
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do it.
I'm not. I'm going to fuck it up right now.
So what song by Joe Clark do you think that Fabio would like?
Gary Clark Jr.
Joe Clark Jr.
Joe Clark. They used to call him Crazy Joe, but now they call him Batman. Sam's.
Gary
Get down
Clark
here,
Jr.
Sam's.
I don't know any of his like music like by the name.
Oh, okay, good.
But I think you would. I feel like you would. I feel like all of you would.
You think so, huh?
I do.
I heard of him.
I could be wrong, but I think that you would.
You've been wrong before about this.
This is true.
So, I mean, you know.
Oh, my own. Here we go.
Is that them?
That's Green Day.
Green Day?
Caps 43 in the chat room says, tell Chris to stop complaining.
What?
Caps 43.
Tell Chris to stop complaining?
Yeah.
Everyone's complaining but me.
Chris hasn't said a fucking word yet.
Yeah.
Caps 43 can suck my dick.
Huh?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I did one for you.
Oh my god. Killing me with that shit.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is bad.
It's
My
so
version's
bad.
better.
Your version is funny as fuck,
My version's way better.
but it's not better.
Sure it is.
I can tolerate his version better.
Yeah, at least you laugh instead of cry. That's why you were crying. It was so horrible last night.
I was crying because I was emotional.
Jeez.
For what though? What makes you?
Because I love music that much.
But what's that got to do with loving? I love music too, but
I'd be crying too if I spent $150 on a piece of shit.
No shit. Amen.
It tore at my heartstrings.
I don't understand why. Like, does it have any relevance to?
Well,
your
her
life?
heartstrings.
It does.
Your heartstrings obviously affected your vocal cords.
I know. I was screaming a lot last night.
Your throat cords. That's it.
I was drinking water in between so that I wouldn't completely just ravage my throat.
No, you're ready. There.
Jesus ravaged her throat first.
Oh my God.
I can only imagine when she woke up this morning and yawned.
Is that the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's what you sound like.
I love that.
She probably rolled over, kicked Jesus. Sorry, honey.
I love that.
That was you yelling at the concert last night?
I made friends. People loved my dance skills.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about the people that didn't like your shirt?
No, everyone said they liked it.
Everyone lied to you.
I was
Shit.
I was worried that there was going to be like bullies there that were going to be like mean, you know?
Really?
You never know. Like, it's a Wells Fargo show. Like, it can bring all walks of life to it. Like, nice people, douchebags. Like, when it's that amount of people, it can be like sucky, shitty people. But everybody was so nice.
Were they?
Mhm.
That's good.
It was all love. It was all about the love.
Because 99% of people there were gay.
It was like, actually, do you know what it mostly was? It was a lot of couples.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
They're dragging their fucking boyfriends
Yeah,
out
it
to
was a
go
lot
see
of couples.
Those poor bastards.
Cat 43 wants to know, great show, but who are the Kings of Leon?
Nice.
Google it.
Google it.
I could explain. Kings of Leon are four.
No.
Faggot.
You piece of shit.
Are three brothers and a cousin from Tennessee.
I read people in Tennessee don't even like them. Their own.
That's unbelievable bullshit.
I don't give a fuck.
Really? Who said that?
I was reading it today. I was looking at.
Really? They don't like their own hometown band?
It's a lie.
Kings of Leon haters or something. There's a whole big club in like Tennessee or Nashville or something.
Well, they don't sound like something that would come out of
Well, that's the problem. It's all known for, it's known for two things: country and a $2 hot dog, $1 Willis.
That's right.
song.
The best rap song ever made.
Yeah.
To this day. There is no equal.
There is no other hot dog.
Well, there is, but this is no equal song.
So yeah, I was reading it today, and then there's people like trying to defend Kings of Leon.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's probably like a group of like fucking 20 people that don't like them.
Of course.
You know, it's just like anything you read on the internet is a lie.
That's bullshit, because I already know 20 people that don't like him. So
Yeah, but you're not from fucking Tennessee.
No, I'm not, but I'm going to start a hating fan club.
Oh, shut up.
Hater
You would
club.
not do that.
The KOL Hater Club.
You would not. You wouldn't put enough effort
You're
into
right.
it. You didn't even let me finish.
You're
You're
right.
like, yes, you're right.
You're right.
I know.
I would never. Nobody gives a shit. Waste my fucking time.
Glad you had fun though.
Thank you. I did. I had a time of my life. But again, depression has set in because it's over.
That's just, you need therapy.
Yeah, you need something else to obsess about.
How about dick? Did you have any of that since the concert? You may need that. It might be a good...
Maybe that's what I need.
Yeah, it might be good medicine for you at this point.
I'm going to New Orleans on Saturday, so...
Are you?
Yeah, so now tomorrow I'll
For how
probably
long?
be stoked. So I'm coming home on Tuesday. It's like
Nice.
a long weekend.
What are you going for? Anything special?
Just for fun, me and three of my friends.
Big KOL concert.
No. No.
That's a girls trip.
Yeah. Me and three girls. You know Brittany.
Brittany's going?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Brittany is fucking smoking.
Is that the girl you showed me a picture of?
No, that was a different girl.
No, Brittany's hot.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Brittany's hot.
Ejaculate.
Yeah,
Me,
for real.
Brittany, the Biffle, and Biffle's roommate.
Nice. She's that good looking, huh?
She's hot.
Yeah, she's
I've been
beautiful.
dropping loads around this fucking house like a goddamn dump truck.
Under the table, Carlos.
You guys gonna be spreading your STDs down there?
Keep that dirty dick.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
We booked a cemetery tour and a swamp tour. I'm excited.
Actually, don't you think anywhere in New Orleans is a cemetery and a swamp tour?
Oh my God. That is so wrong.
No, it isn't. It's accurate.
I heard that the crime rate is really high down there now after Katrina.
Get out.
It was high before and high after,
Yeah.
during, high after.
Well, I heard it's like super high now, and that
Super high.
Yeah.
and then like pickpocketers are really good, and I don't know what to do. Like,
Don't
How
put
about,
anything in your
yeah, I
back
was gonna
pocket.
say, don't put anything in your pocket.
but
And
will
don't
they
let
try and
stuff
go in
drink.
my purse?
You know, you should put used
Just
needles
put everything
in your pocket.
between your tits. Nobody's gonna go near them.
That's mean.
That is mean. What's wrong with you?
Devil.
Just put used needles in your pocket.
Oh yeah,
They'll
sure.
get a nice surprise when they go to pickpocket.
Fine, why not? That's evil. Did you guys ever hear
It's
anything
evil?
like that?
No, but that's a great idea.
You're worried about pickpocketing.
Yeah.
What's so evil about
I know. I thought that would help you out at least.
Why don't I just not put anything in my pocket?
Okay. Or that.
Well, if you carry around a purse, they can snatch your purse and
Well, that's what I'm worried about. So I was trying to see if you guys had
put it in
any.
your side pocket. Whatever it is.
What, the
put it in.
needle? Oh. We're back on that. We're not on that.
No needles, goddammit. Did you do a plucky sound?
No.
Loving that.
Getting poked. No, it's getting poked with the needle. It's not the same stuff.
It sounded like a cartoon.
It is. No, this is actually from The Wire. And then you hear.
Oh my God.
Sound like, of course.
So no ideas?
Yeah, you keep it in your pocket. Don't carry
Use
around
some
a
of that
pocketbook.
gaffer tape. Tape your pocket shut.
Just peel it off your Kings of Leon shirt.
You know what? Wear your Kings of Leon shirt.
Oh,
Nobody will come
that'll
near
be
you.
it. Yeah, that'll
They'll
be a
probably
distraction.
throw money at you to those homeless.
Oh my God.
This poor girl is homeless. Let's give her some money.
It'll be fun. I just don't want to get robbed.
Now,
The only thing I'm worried about.
Let me ask you: if people throw beads at you,
It's not Mardi Gras,
doesn't matter. Don't they do that shit all the time?
do they?
I don't know. I've never been there.
I haven't been there in a really long time.
Jinx.
I don't think they do it other than Mardi Gras.
Right? I thought that they just did it on
Anybody
Mardi Gras.
listening
You
that's
never
going to
know.
be there, throw beads at that.
Yeah, throw beads at me.
And take pictures.
Yeah, take pictures.
I won't show my tits for beads.
Oh, but you're not going to get any fucking beads.
You know what? As a very open person and a very like honest person, like you're pretty honest about your personal life,
Right.
You know, within certain boundaries and stuff. You're not that fun.
I'm an adult now.
God gave you a gift, or someone did. Maybe an alien or whatever you believe in.
Who?
Mermaid. Let's say a mermaid goddess gave you boobs, and you just don't show them.
I'm not gonna just flash them to some dude
I'm
that
not-
doesn't deserve
I'm
it
not
for
talk-
a fucking bead.
I'm not. It's not one bead. It's a whole string of beads.
And it's a tradition. You're going to be breaking tradition.
I'll break tradition
Someone's
then.
gonna throw 5-pound anal beads.
Knock me out. Not doing it.
That's fine.
No titties out.
I mean, I'm not there, so don't bother me if you do or you don't.
We'll
I'm just saying.
We'll never know.
You'll never know.
Would you do it at Mardi Gras?
No.
Really?
No.
I mean, I would even do it at Mardi Gras.
Right, I whip out my.
How would you like it if your girlfriend did that?
What?
Start whipping her tits out all the time. Like at Mardi
I probably
Gras.
wouldn't know about it.
At Mardi Gras.
I
If you were-
probably wouldn't know about
If you were with her.
it. Oh, if I'm with her, it don't bother me.
What?
What's gonna happen?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. If you whip the tits out. I wouldn't. I mean, if I'm with her, I don't see what the big deal is.
I think you're full of shit.
Why?
Because I think that it would make you jealous. And maybe jealous is the wrong word.
Jealous
but
if she whips her tits out and some other dude snatches her away from me? Yeah.
or make you like mad that she was doing that.
I don't understand. I'm there with her.
But she's showing her tits to other men.
For beads. It's part of the whole whatever. It's
And you really wouldn't care?
It's not like she's at the mall. It's like trying to get coupons.
If she was at a strip club with you, then she did that.
That's different.
Why?
Because it's not the tradition there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They have traditions there like that.
No, they don't.
At Fantasy Show Bar, they used to.
That's a whore thing.
Go in the back room, get a quick rub and
The
tug.
bead thing has been around forever, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think that just got made up over time. I don't think that starts from any fucking deep-rooted tradition.
Call me crazy, but it's been around for a while now.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. That doesn't make it a tradition.
Why not? I thought that was tradition.
Because I think it just happened because people got drunk and started doing it, and the guys were probably like,
Did you know that?
show me your tits and I'll give them to you.
Did you know that if you collect the most beads, you get a huge cash prize? Go with me on this, guys.
You didn't know that, did you?
You almost stabbed me, too, because I was like, all right, wait now it's a game.
No, it's like, well, I think it kind of is a game.
Well, yeah, like, between each
Right,
other.
whoever ends up with the most beads gets drugged and raped at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Skull fucked in an alley.
By a guy with
Why
a
would you want me
voodoo
to
mask.
why would you want me to put a bullseye on me?
I
And
don't.
be like,
You're the
hey.
one wearing that shirt.
Yeah, just
you
cut
already
one
have
into
the
your shirt.
bullseye.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
No titties out for no beads.
No titties.
I can go to the dollar store and buy like 20 beads for $1. Like, are you kidding
And
me?
he like puts them on in the mirror at home naked. Like, there's your titties. You happy now?
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
It's beads. They're junk. You never do anything
Dude,
with them.
You, of all people, I would think that's something you would be into.
Maybe like 15 years ago. Not now. I won't care.
Yeah, when you were fun.
Yeah, when I was a different kind of fun.
When she was fun size.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now she's no fun size.
Yeah, no fun size car.
I still have fun. I still like to party.
Still like
You
I'm just an adult.
You sound like an outsider. I like to party.
I just don't think that women should sexually objectify themselves.
Stop it.
Who are you?
Shut the fuck up.
Who are you?
I really think that.
Not even a year ago, she was talking about how she loves semen.
I
And now it's
yeah, but I don't want strange men jerking off all over my face.
Ejaculate.
We can only hope.
I have a particularly explosive ejaculate.
You want me to drag my sack across your face?
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Look at the size of those coconuts.
I usually finish in my hand. But this
I like how at the same time all of you were like, ah, that was pretty awesome.
Well, I mean, it just sounds. You just like gave us a textbook, like feminist answer.
And that's not you.
Yeah, that's not you. You're like one of the guys.
Exactly, I'm like one of the guys, but I can still.
Be a cunt sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. I said it a million times. I said it a million times. Like, as much as I'm like the guy, I'm still a girl at the end of the day. Like,
I'm hungry.
still.
Take those breasts out.
Like, I'm still, you know,
Emotional.
emotional and
That's her sniffle.
Fuck.
and crazy. Like, we've talked about how crazy I am, like a girl sometimes.
Yeah, no, that. I mean, you're right about that. You
I'm not going to judge other girls if they want to rip their tits out and get
rip
beat.
their.
No. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Hey, do you, girl? But I'm not going to do it
Take
because
pictures.
I'm more than just a pair of boobs.
Yeah, she has a brain too.
I'm more.
I do have a brain, goddamn.
I like that. I'm more than just a pair of boobs. And you were so convincing about it too. I'm more than just a pair of boobs.
most idiotic thing I've ever heard. You're a moron.
So I'm not more than a pair of boobs?
No. I'm just having fun with the way you said it. No, you're more than a pair of boobs.
You had to convince yourself.
You have a lovely singing voice too.
Shut up.
She loves Green Day.
Right, that's it.
I do love Green Day.
Sounds like you need to drink green tea because you're. Yeah.
I know, I got sweet tea. That was a bad mistake.
Clunk, clunk. It's okay. You can cough. No one's gonna.
I
It
just
is
didn't
what
want
it
it to echo like crazy.
Just cough sideways.
Oh my God.
That was when she was ill.
Yeah, I was sick then.
Well, that's good. That you're like turning over a new leaf now.
Yeah, I mean everybody changes.
Because when you first started on our show, you had no self-respect.
That is not true.
Now you're like a brand new person. You've
evolved.
Yes.
I have evolved.
You have.
I know.
You've grown. You've evolved. You've changed. I don't know if I like this girl anymore.
Oh, shut up. I'm still fun.
I remember when you were
Get
just
the fuck out!
a wet behind the ears podcaster. You were just like, hi, real timid. Now you're just like, I don't feel that women should by themselves. Take it easy, Nolte.
I do sound like him today.
A little bit.
I know, it's rough. Oh God, you sound like a snake or something.
Is that how snakes talk?
Never like Lou Reed.
Like who?
Like Lou Reed.
He's a snake?
Remember I said if a snake could talk, it would talk like Lou Reed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do
Lou
remember that
Reed
conversation.
All the girls go do 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 do. Is that what a snake sounds like?
Yeah.
Poor girl, she's like dying already. You just need a good cough.
I do, and I try to get it out. So
Let it out. Just spit, get it over with.
I'll do it when we go outside.
That manly spit.
It'll be a manly spit. It always is a manly spit.
Yeah, oh, God.
That's terrible. Do you know what I saw today on YouTube?
Ooh.
I saw in Sochi, there was a werewolf walking around one of the,
Jimmy Kimmel prank.
No way! Yeah. It's not real?
It's not real.
All right, well, to let everybody else know, I saw this YouTube video, and in the YouTube video, there was a wolf walking around Sochi hotel room. And it's a Jimmy Kimmel prank.
Yeah.
God, he's good at that.
A wolf?
A wolf. One of the chicks posted it and uploaded it to YouTube and said, there's a wolf walking in the hall.
It's the one animal in Sochi they didn't kill.
Aw. And it was just a goddamn prank. What, does Jimmy come walking down the hall later on?
I didn't say it. I just read it online.
Fuck. Never mind. My argument is invalid. I was just going to talk about how crazy it was.
I didn't see it.
It doesn't matter. It's not real.
We were so excited because Chris found a picture last week of a couple girls local that erected a huge snow penis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Turns out that was from a couple years ago, and the girls didn't do it. It was a bunch of guys that did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That wasn't real, huh?
No.
It was real. It was just.
It was real, but it was
3
like
4 years ago.
Yeah. It wasn't. Hasn't been that recent.
God, the internet.
It was pretty intricate too. They had the veins and shit going through it.
Yeah, it was like a 12-foot.
Yeah, those dudes knew what they were doing.
Yeah, it's a little scary. How'd they know what the underneath looked like? They got some weird. They got some weird hazing.
You know, frat boys, man.
They probably what they do? They rub their sack across their face.
You want me to drag my sack across your face?
Yeah, it was kind of, right,
God damn it, that makes me sad.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
What's shitty is the girls took credit for erecting that cock.
I know.
It had nothing to do with them.
Well, normally girls are the ones that do it, but in this case, it was a bunch of dudes.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It is fucked up.
Hmm.
It would have been nice. It would have been nice if we all went to that. All went there and took a picture.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That sucks. Oh well.
4 dicks and a cunt.
There you go. That could be the $2 hot dog.
There's the caption.
How was your Valentine's Day?
It didn't happen yet.
Oh.
It's Saturday. There was just too much stuff going on last week, so we had to reschedule.
Anybody else do anything on Valentine's Day?
Nah, it's too much to do it on Valentine's Day. So that's why you do it like a week.
That's what I mean. Like Valentine's Day is no longer fun, even if you want to do something on Valentine's Day, because it's just too crowded everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you want to go someplace for like a nice dinner, every place you go to has a limited menu.
Yeah.
They have like a Valentine's menu.
Oh,
you only
yeah.
have like 5 options as opposed to what they normally serve. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But with the snowstorm that we had last week,
But
you know,
Friday was beautiful out.
right? But leading up to Friday was a pain in the ass.
Well, yeah, Friday was beautiful, but there was still fucking 9 inches of snow everywhere you go.
Yeah, but it was all plowed and shit.
Yeah, but like if you got to go to the city, you got to find a place to parallel park, and every fucking
I can tell you
spot's
right
got
now,
a foot of snow.
I drove through the city today. Shit's still fucked
Yeah.
up.
Is it?
Yeah, first of all, there's black ice everywhere.
Yeah, I heard that.
Not only that, the fucking snow plows like literally dumped everything to where the parking spots were supposed to be. So now cars are parking on the other side of it. So now the lanes to drive through are like 4 feet wide.
Oh,
They don't have anywhere to put the excess snow because it snowed so much. So they're just keep piling.
They need to find a different method of getting rid of snow. They should just drive around like trucks that are literally on fire. Just like fucking sandblast that snow.
I thought that they were dumping it in the river.
No, well they do. One town I think was using a wood chipper, and a wood chipper shoots the snow out into the dumpster that's driving next to it, and they drive it and dump it into the river.
That's interesting.
That's one of those
work.
industrial size,
Yeah.
wood chippers.
Oh my god, I saw this other YouTube video, and it was this guy, and he was shoveling snow, and he was shoveling it into a cart, like a shopping cart, and he wasn't paying attention to the fact that it was just
Solid.
falling through.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say.
he kept doing it. Man, they taped him, and the people that were recording it were
You sure you want to be
laughing
talking
their
about
ass
a family member on the air?
off. Shut up. It was funny because it
Why
looked
was
like
put
he
in the
was
shopping
looking.
cart?
He's
I
Polish.
guess he was trying to move the snow somewhere else. I was like, okay.
He's Polish.
Was Daddy bringing home ice for the year?
Oh my God, that's evil. So what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
We're gonna
tomorrow
go
then?
out to dinner.
Wow.
Yeah. We'll go someplace nice.
And you didn't do anything?
No.
No, it's just not your thing.
No, we just got a kid, and we're doing something next weekend.
All right. What are you doing next weekend?
Going to Atlantic City.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What'd you do for Valentine's Day?
I was supposed to work this event, but it got canceled because of the snow.
Okay.
So one of my friend's moms died, and they had a celebration of life, like a party, and we went to this humongous party at this lady's house, and it was a great time. It was so much fun. Everybody was laughing and playing music, and
Wow.
yeah, a little
That's
somber.
fucking depressing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean,
But those things are meant to be more of a celebration.
It was like everybody was happy and eating and drinking, and then by the end of the night it gets sad, and then you have to go.
Well, the liquor starts flowing.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah.
it's bad.
But it was a good time. I would have rather done that than gone anywhere else on Valentine's Day.
Celebrate somebody's life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To each his
different.
own. I think it's how the Baptists and those type of religions do it. They don't, it's a sending off to God or whatever they call it. Sending him home. Celebration of life.
Celebration of life. I don't actually know if they were any religion though. I think they're just spiritual.
Oh, spiritual, religious.
Well, they have to. If they're
But I don't-
spiritual, what are they spiritual about? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
They have to have something.
Blasphemy.
I don't have anything. I'm spiritual.
How are you spiritual?
I believe in
Mermaids.
mermaids
That's
and
not spiritual.
me. I believe in something. I just don't know what it is. I'm not an atheist.
You believe in what?
Ferrets.
I believe in ferrets. I always believe in ferrets.
Rest in peace.
Lucifer for life.
I was listening to that episode.
Oh
We
yeah.
were talking about it.
Was it horrible?
No, it just what you said following that was horrible.
Why?
You were like, Lucifer was my ferret. I loved him dearly, and he was unjustly murdered. And Chris was like, are there murders that are just? I just quickly turned it off. I'm done.
You're like, we're not going to listen to this
No,
anymore.
it's just I didn't want it to. I wanted to stop on a high note.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's all downhill from there.
No, because it was funny. I was laughing. I was like, let me stop because I'll probably have to listen to 15 minutes of bullshit for the next laugh. I was like, I'm good. That and I was listening to Angelo Saxon, dying laughing.
Yeah.
You were so, like, when she was saying it, she was just so, like, you know, you were really giving us the goods, too, because you were talking about the mother of the kid, you know, that went out in a Halloween costume as a KKK, and you're like, people down there, all they care about is whites with whites, blacks with blacks, and it's all those Angelo Saxon, and that was it. The three of us stopped. We're like, whoa. Wait, the Italians? The Italians had something to do with this?
I think this is the clip. Hold on.
White Angelo Saxon.
Angelo Saxon? So they're partially Italian. You're blaming Italians for this?
You know.
That's funny.
And then Chris played the Italian music. Dun, 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 dun. The KKK.
Do you ever listen back to some of that stuff and just like, oh my God, I'm so stupid?
No, because I learned something from it.
Well, last week you were saying it on the air. You were like, sorry, buddy, I'm stupid today.
I was having a meltdown last week. Like, my brain was like not
you were
functioning
malfunctioning.
at all. I felt like I couldn't get anything out correctly. It was very annoying.
It was just funny, we were just running around in circles over and over again about the whole, like, the areas, like the continent and the English-speaking people. Did they ever speak English there before they spoke Siberian? Whatever.
I don't know. I need to start visiting the world.
Dude, stop. She's not just a set of tits.
Fuck you. I'm not.
I didn't say that. Sorry.
And I'm tits.
And I'm Tits.
And I'm Tits McGee. I had something funny happen to me today. I went to go deliver to a stop today, and it was a warehouse. It was early. It was really early in the morning. I walked into the door, and it was pitch black. But down the other end of the corner of the warehouse, I could see the office with the light on. So I figured, I got to walk it. Now, last night for dinner I had Raisin Bran, and Raisin Bran makes me gassy. Okay, so even though even though I took my morning dump, I still was just, ripping them left and right. So, anyway, as soon as I closed the door, it was obviously the daylight, I closed the door, daylight was, gone. So where I was pitch black. And I was just feeling it, the bubble guts. And I'm like, oh, God, So I said, before I walk over to the office, let me let this out now. I figured the coast was clear, it's pitch black, nobody's in here working or anything like that. And I just let it rip. But I was trying to be, you ever try to, mask it? You know what I'm talking about? You ever try to mask your fart?
You try to squeeze it or cough when you're walking?
Well, yeah, but I mean, more like, I didn't really want to cough because I didn't want to bring any attention to myself. Right. I probably should have in retrospect. I was trying to mask it like I was clenching a certain way, hoping it would just come out as just air.
Okay.
It didn't. It ended up being the longest, loudest, slowest fart.
Well, how would a cough mask that? You would have had to fucking throw up.
No, it was really bad. Picture this, pitch black.
Sorry, been building up for a while. Sorry.
It wasn't wet.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about this.
No, honestly, this is what it was like.
Oh.
Clap, yeah.
I just had a fart that hurt my balls, so I'm kind of out of commission right now.
I still have a headache.
It was that long?
It was almost that long. It was pretty long, but it was like that at the very beginning of it, like this. The entire time it was there.
It was like a motorcycle.
Yeah, basically, like a really bad one.
Oh,
so
God.
as soon as I'm done, the lights go on. There's a dude standing 10 feet to my left.
Was that a fart?
And there's another guy standing 20 feet to my right, and they're just looking at me. The one dude's like, "You done?"
That is so fucking
And you know
funny.
what's funny? I was so like embarrassed, I lost it. I just started laughing hysterical. The rest of the day, I have such a headache from laughing about this that
Were they laughing with you?
Yeah, they were
Alright,
laughing,
good.
but they were like, you know, the one guy's like, "You done?" And I was just like, "Sorry."
Can't even pretend like it didn't happen.
I just was like, all right, I'll just leave this here for you guys. Because I was like, why are you guys here with the lights off? You know, it's almost like they were going to mug me or something, you know. And they're like, well, we just got here. We came from the other end. We have to come turn the lights on at this end. I'm like, oh. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, never again. I'm just going to wait outside, get it out the way, and then walk in.
Oh, yeah.
But it just, like, it came to me as I was in the building. And I didn't want to walk back out because their fucking steps are a sheet of ice. There's Nobody in this fucking world even shovels anymore or knows what rock salt is.
Yeah. Well, rock salt, like...
Shortage.
Shortage right now.
Whatever. Use kitty litter. There's plenty of
Yeah.
that.
Kitty litter, sand.
Yeah, whatever. But, yeah, so I had to rip one in there, and it was so fucking embarrassing. Like, the entire day, man. I'm driving, and I'm like, people looking at me must have thought I was insane. Because my face was beet red, I could barely see. I had tears rolling down my eyes, just thinking about that over and over again, playing it. I'm like, wow. It was like a fart in church.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
At church, you think it's empty.
Well, no, like, you know,
all of a
like,
sudden
you know how,
it's
like,
not.
they play the music? They play the music. Yeah, the pews.
The pews.
They're made of
Literally,
wood.
pews.
They're like polished wood,
I
so they
used to
echo.
love farting, man.
So you'll hear, like, the organs playing the song, and then, you know, out of nowhere, the song just stops. And then, sorry.
Everybody's laughing.
Sorry.
Those were the days.
Oh, my God.
I had gas today. You know, I had the kind that when you fart, it like you feel it go down your pants, like it.
Like a ripple
like the
effect?
air. Like the air.
Okay.
20 minutes before I even got here. Look, that's the one. That's it. The last one's the one. I'm on my way here. I'm letting them go, and I'm sitting. No lie, 10 minutes ago, the rest of it just came through.
Oh,
like the air bubble just came through. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
You're like, what's that smell?
It's just no, it doesn't smell. Man, it doesn't smell. Not like the last one I had.
Oh yeah, that one stunk.
Those are the best.
Stinky ones?
No, the ones that the air bubbles they're trapped, and then 10 minutes later they just work
Oh,
their way
no,
out.
that smells like you just opened a casket that's been closed for 50 years. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Brent in the chat room says blow out that gay candle.
No.
Go fuck yourself.
No, Brett.
When my brother was having issues with his house, you know, his about a month ago or so, his pipe burst. So he was staying with us, and I got to get up really early to go to work. So I try to be quiet because I don't want to wake anybody up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know. And you know, I just make sure I don't make any walk. Like I don't like slam the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm real quiet. So unfortunately, the bathroom's like right across the room where he's staying at. So like. This one morning I was taking a dump, and it was just so loud, and I'm laughing too on the bowl because I'm like, it's never like this. Usually it's real quiet. This time it was just like you could just hear it, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, that poor bastard's probably waking up to this horrible thunder, you know, and I just felt terrible. But and it just figures like the one time where you know I really was trying to be super quiet. Now that ruined it. It's just terrible. It was a lot louder than that, though.
Sure. Poor guy.
You know it's bad when the cats run from you.
What the fuck was that?
They hear it, they're gone. They're absolutely gone. They don't want nothing to do with you at that point.
I like to fart in my son's face sometimes.
No,
like
you
not directly in, but like when he
fuck is
Can
wrong
you give
with
him pink eye?
I'm not like his face isn't up my head.
Wait a minute.
Like he'll be sitting there playing, and he'll be
Marcus playing Who's at the Door with his kid.
That's fucked up, dude. He'll be letting them out because he lets them out all the time. Like a fucking,
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
I know you got no control, so I just look around and make sure nobody's listening and just rip it.
Do you ever
Marco.
do you ever like walk
Marco.
right by him and just give him one, like, you know?
Like, you ever walk by and intentionally fart as you're walking by him?
Yeah, 'cause
like
he laughs his
crop
ass.
dust him?
Yeah, he laughs his ass
See,
off.
he's probably choking. You're mistaken. Mark like walks by.
Half the reason his lungs are in fucking horrible shape and he's in the hospital all the time.
Aw.
Like toxic gas.
He just busts one right and he's just like...
It makes him laugh. I don't know if it's laugh or...
Yeah, I was going to say it's suffering.
His eyes get a little shaky.
Those tears aren't from laughing. You're burning his eyeballs.
Those aren't tears of joy.
He's gasping for air.
That's funny. Wow, I never even thought about that. Farting in a baby's face.
Yeah.
That's so cruel.
But Bobby Kelly, remember he did it in his bit. He farted in a baby's face at a mall or something.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was in his bit. Then I think one of the first times we saw him, he used that. But yeah, I mean, I don't put it right up to his fucking nose.
Marco pulls his pants out and rests his cheek on his cheek. Lets it go.
You're a worse parent than Britney Spears.
Oh, I think a little shit came out.
Oh. It actually happened the other night. Man.
Did it really? You sharted?
I had to run to the fucking bathroom, yeah.
Now, I'm going to leave the room now as I have just shit myself again.
Missy, have you ever sharted?
No.
No. You never...
Would you admit it if you did?
No.
Yeah.
No, she wouldn't. No, she
Why?
just...
It's the past.
You just said like 10 minutes ago you won't...
Chris,
you don't think
she's
women
evolved now, Chris.
Yeah, she's uppity.
She's a woman. She's uppity.
Uppity.
I wouldn't lie about that, though.
Fucking cunt.
You wouldn't lie about that?
No.
So you've never in your life had to fart and then immediately have to go to the bathroom because you're afraid something was going to come out.
No.
See, that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
No, it's not.
You're like damn near 35 and you haven't done that once in your life.
Is that a normal thing to fucking do?
Not normal, but you can't tell me it hasn't happened once in all your years.
No, but there's times that
Not
I
including-
felt like I've had to go to the bathroom and gone to the bathroom. So I won't, like...
Chris, does that happen to you?
Twice yesterday.
See?
You fart and you're just like, oh shit. I gotta checking your boxes when you sit down like...
I know when I have to poop. I poop the same exact time every day.
You poop the same exact time?
How's that
Every
happen?
day.
Wow.
Because I eat a certain way on purpose. So that I fucking go to the bathroom the same time every day.
So that I fart.
But if I feel like I'm going to fart, I probably would go to the bathroom. Like if I thought it was going to be grumbly.
Grumbly?
Yeah. Like, you know, when you're, like, do you ever get, like,
Like a lawnmower.
do you ever get gas pains? Really
Yes,
bad?
all the time.
Okay. So instead of just farting, I'll just go in the bathroom, and I'll sit on the bathroom until I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
That's how you get hemorrhoids.
Well, I mean, I won't push, but I'm afraid of, like, pooping in my pants.
Right.
So I'm like, that's gross.
It happens.
I'm a girl. I have to deal with other girly, gross things. So I would rather, if I can control, if I can control my ass, I'm gonna control my ass.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's crazy. I can't imagine. Like, I would think that almost every person on this planet has had a moment once in their life where they almost shart.
Absolutely. All the time.
Almost shart, yes,
Well,
but
like-
not sharted.
Like
no.
sharp, but not to the point where it hits your underwear.
Yeah.
So what is it, like hovering in your ass?
No, it's not like it stops in midair.
It didn't
Like
cross
it didn't leave the ass.
It's still in, like,
It didn't cross the Mendoza line.
so it's like mud packed in?
It exits the anus, but it's in the cheeks. Like, basically the peanut butter's in the bread.
Oh, God, that makes me think now.
The turtle's out of the shell.
No way. That's...
Well, I mean, if it's diarrhea, you basically just have like Nutella
I was going to say, that sounds like diarrhea. That sounds like diarrhea.
Like pudding between your cheeks.
I don't think my poop is
Or,
normal.
No. Or if you have like a turtle head, then it's like having a fucking, like a goober between your cheeks.
No way, like a tinkleberry. That's
Tinkleberry.
Well, what?
No, that's toilet paper.
That's a new Disney character. Tinkleberry. Yeah, so that's what I
No,
meant.
my digestive system is weird because I'm lactose intolerant, though.
Are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so my digestive system's all fucked up.
Okay.
Like,
You
if
take-
I have too much cheese, I'll have to
you have to
empty out. Yeah, it'll be bad.
Do you have do you take like lactate or anything?
Well, I used to, but then it, like, real...
You don't drink regular milk?
No, I don't drink
Almond
milk.
Almond milk.
I don't drink almond milk either.
That's lactose
I don't drink
free.
milk.
You don't use
ice cream?
You don't
How about
eat
ice
cereal?
cream?
If I have to eat cereal, I'll use like half a cup of milk, and it's skim milk, and I'll be fine.
She uses water.
Yeah, I use basically skim milk. Doesn't taste like anything to me. So give me
Skim
milk.
Mick. You calling him Mick? Skim Mick.
But yeah, so my shit's all fucked up.
Apparently.
That's why.
Well, see, that's all the more reason why I'm surprised you've never had that moment, because you have something working against you, dairy.
Yeah, but the thing is what you're describing sounds like something that had happened to me before, but from eating too much cheese. So I ate 2 pieces of Lorenzo's pizza, and I can usually eat 1 piece,
wonderful.
and I'll be okay. But I ate 2, and it totally fucked me up. But I was
just shut myself.
it felt like I was getting emptied.
Right.
Like, I remember like sweating, like, oh my god, I thought I was just dehydrated, like, and it just was coming out like water. That's what a shart is, right? It's like wet.
It's like a wet fart.
Yeah.
It's basically shitting during farting. It's basically what it is.
Oh God, Cecil
To
had
that
broken
degree.
eggs.
It could be a wet fart to you actually shitting when you're farting.
Okay.
Like thinking, oh, it's going to be a fart, and then all of a sudden it's not. You're like,
The
oh.
only things that make me fart is dairy, and I
Okay.
never.
Chris, I expect a plate of cheese after this week.
And I know what amount I can eat of dairy before it'll start to hurt my stomach.
So you don't fart unless you eat cheese. Like you don't fart at all.
Unless I eat cheese, though, I will. Yeah.
So like when you have like sandwiches and stuff, you don't ever get cheese. And like,
No, I always get cheese. I'll just deal with it if it gets too bad. I know the amount of cheese that I can eat before it hurts my stomach.
Can I have 4 slices of cheese on that, not 5? Because I'll shit my pants.
Well, you guys remember? You see how I eat weird? You see how I eat specific certain things and stuff the way that I don't?
Yes. I mean, I never really paid that much attention to how you eat.
But you know I eat weird.
Like, well, no, I know you have combinations that are weird. Like you'll get like a sourdough salad, and then right next to you will be a bag of fucking goldfish or something.
Nah.
Something like Now and Waiters or whatever. It's just something weird,
Candy.
like, you know.
But yeah, so dairy does me dirty.
Does
your underwear.
Yeah. And cream is the worst. Like when I get a nice coffee, that's why I always have to get a small. 'Cause
Or
I can't.
just get it without cream. Or to get
It doesn't taste good.
What about non-dairy creamer? Did you ever hear of that?
Is it that powdered stuff?
Yeah, but they have the liquid version too.
Do they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they
Try
like.
that out.
Do you know Lactaid sells their own milk?
I do. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like milk.
I know you don't like milk, but
Yeah.
when you eat cereal or if you want to put it in your coffee or something like that, you can, you know. Like my mom's lactose intolerant. She doesn't fucking go near that stuff because.
She doesn't eat any cheese at all?
No, she does, but
Oh,
not
okay.
like before she has to leave. Like she's not going to eat cheese before she goes to work.
Yeah, me neither.
Because if that's the case, then guess what? She's coming home with saggy pants.
Oh yeah.
You don't let that stop you.
No, I gotta live
That's
my
good.
life.
It's a couple weeks ago on a Saturday I was working and I got a call from one of my friends at work and he was like, "Yo," and I had to meet him anyway because I had to take some stuff off of him and whatever to whatever. And he called me up and I was like, "What's up?" I was like, "I need another half hour before I can come meet." He's like, "No, dude." He's like, "I got a problem." I said, "What's wrong?" He's like, "I fucking coughed and I shit myself." I was like,
Oh
"Really?"
my god.
I was like,
Is that from holding it in or something?
I think he was like starting to feel sick, like he was starting to come down with something. So he was like driving his truck, and he stopped somewhere and he went to cough because you know it was cold, and he just shit himself. The moment he coughed, he like coughed and shit came out. And I was like, well, and I said to him, I was like, no offense, what the fuck do you want from me? Like, we want me to pick up diapers? Like, what?
Oh, fair pants.
And he's like, no, he's like, I'm almost out of bags, you know, because he had to lace his fucking seat with a bag, so he wouldn't get shit on the seat. And I'm like, well, what about your pants? You know? He's like, well,
they're destroyed.
Well, no, he goes, well, I already went into the back of the truck. I took my underwear off. I threw it in a bag and threw it out. He's like, it never got to my pants.
Good.
He's like, my underwear stopped, the bleeding, basically. So I was like, so wait, let me get this straight. So you're walking around with shitty ass commando in your uniform.
Ugh.
Like, how uncomfortable are you right now?
Seriously, that's a sin.
When I met up with him later on that afternoon, I shit you not. He opens the door. I got a whiff of shit coming out of the truck. And I was
can
like,
taste it. Got onion and ketchup.
I was like, dude, you don't smell that? Like, I'm covering my face at this point. I'm like, oh, you don't smell that? And he's like, really? Is it bad? He's like, I thought I aired it out. I'm like, no, dude, it's like there's shit everywhere in this truck. And he's like, oh man. He's like, you have anything like I could spray with? I was like, the fuck you think this is? Like,
here's my Febreze.
What am I fucking made? It was bad though.
That's nuts.
And I said to him, I was like, how the fuck did you cough and just shit? I mean, like, how did you not feel like you had to take a shit sooner? Because at that point,
that's what I was just thinking.
At that point, if you know that you're like, you got to take a shit at some point, you're going to try to limit your coughs or do something else. And he's like, no, it was just out of the blue. I coughed, shit came out. And I was like, damn.
That sucks.
Yeah?
That's weird.
I don't know. When I got one brewing, I don't try to limit my coughs just now. Like I don't.
No.
But
you know how you have one brewing and you know it's not a healthy one.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's times where it's like, it's like I gotta go now.
You don't want to cough or sneeze during that point because you might
during those
evacuate. Yeah.
What's the bubble guts, by the way?
All right.
Is that like gurgling? Like,
have you had diarrhea before?
Yeah, when I get sick and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
You know how that feeling you get in like the pit
a
of
sour
your
stomach?
Yeah, like in the pit of your stomach, and it's like right before you have to go, you're just like, oh, it's kind of crampy, and it's
so sometimes it just feels like you're not going to make it to the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's bubble guts.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get that a lot?
No, I don't.
Okay. I was going to say that sounds unhealthy.
No.
Sometimes I get
sometimes I pass telephone poles.
Do you know what else besides cheese? It hurts my belly too. Beer sometimes. If I drink too much beer.
Actually, beer bothers me sometimes too.
And then you get that. And then you get that weird beer shits the next day, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm not drinking Miller Lite.
It's almost like a beer.
I won't drink Miller Lite because of it.
It's like a soda fountain out of your ass.
Yeah, it's gross. And it's another one where you feel like you're dehydrated again. And you're like, what the fuck? All of the liquid is out of me.
Right.
This conversation changed.
See, I'm allergic to grapes.
Oh, that sucks.
And corn.
It's bizarre.
Can you drink wine?
Not unless I pop 3 Imodiums before. Okay. Like, white wine doesn't affect me as bad as red wine. If I drink red wine, forget it. I'm like a sprinkler. Like, within 15 minutes, I'm literally the same wine I drank is coming out my asshole.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like that bad. Corn, same thing.
Corn
does.
You don't even digest corn. That's crazy.
I know. It's so funny. It literally. It's like my ass turns into a BB gun. It really does. Yeah. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, corn does it to me too.
Does it?
Really?
Once I eat corn, shoot us out a cob, dude. It looks like
it's like a dirty cob.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
I could have sworn I chewed that, but I guess not.
Wow, corn is one of my favorite foods.
I know. I'm with you. I love corn. I love corn.
But it makes me poop.
And I'm Italian, so I do like wine.
Yeah, I love wine.
I can't drink it as much as I'd like to.
Damn.
Somewhere along the line, something happened where my body's like rejecting it.
Corn.
And grapes.
And grapes.
Yeah. Even like
so
just
weird.
regular, I love grapes.
What about raisins?
No, they don't bother me.
It must be the acidic juice in it.
They make me gassy. The raisins.
Oh yeah, because the raisin
brand, and
I was thinking it was the brand that was just clean.
That too. I mean, that too. That definitely. Huh. If I eat Fiber One without raisins or anything, I still get the same effect, but I don't shit myself.
And you don't fart flappy.
Right. So, but those are the two, man. They just kill me.
Chris, are you allergic to anything?
No, I don't really have anything. I mean, like, long nights of drinking Red Bull gives me bad shits the next day. But other than that, I really don't. I really don't have anything that really upsets my stomach like that.
Well, that's good. That's really good.
Do you want to hear something weird that's been happening to me?
What?
I've been trying to incorporate more water into my diet because
That's good.
I don't drink water at all.
That's good.
Water gives me heartburn.
What?
How is that possible?
That's not impossible.
I swear to God, every time I drink water, I get heartburn.
That's not possible.
You know what it is? It's if you drink it, it's just pushing the semen down their fucking.
Oh my God, Marco.
And that's what's really giving you heartburn.
No, well, one of my friends had this theory, and I wanted to see if you guys thought this was true.
Okay.
That because the water is probably, because of the soda I drink, the water is probably making the acid from the soda rise. Does that make sense? Because nobody can. I haven't Googled it yet or anything because I don't want to freak
That
out.
doesn't sound out of the question.
Okay. So maybe I should stop drinking soda then?
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, here's the thing. The best thing for you to do if you want to get water in your diet, drink a cup when you get up in the morning, and drink one before you go to bed, and drink one before and after every meal before you have any other drink.
Yeah, I used to do that when I was like on the crazy diets.
Because like I used to be at a point where I would need coffee in the morning to take a dump. Now if I just guzzle like half a bottle of water, I'm good to go. I can go and take a dump.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't need the caffeine anymore.
Soda.
I mean, I like it. I still get my coffee, but after I leave the house, I'll go get my coffee. I won't, have to drink it before I have to go to the bathroom. Now I just drink water, and I'm good to go.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Because I was starting to get a little worried because I'm like, fuck, I want to drink water, and I was like, heartburn. Fucking.
That is weird. It's got to be because of the soda. It's probably raising all that stuff, Has anyone ever drank soda and then water right after? I remember one time I had soda, and I was choking. Like, not choking, but, like, it went down the wrong...
it went down the other tube.
Yeah, but I was out of soda, so what I did was I grabbed the water and I guzzled it to kind of get rid of that feeling.
Yeah,
and
like scratchiness.
I was feeling, like, weird and sick at the same time.
Probably bubbles the water.
It just didn't mix.
Soda,
it was, like, not mixing
Wow.
well. I don't remember heartburn, but I do remember, like, feeling bloated and...
It's
like,
the carbonation.
Yeah, like, I was,
up.
like... I felt like I was going to burp water.
Mm.
And just like water would shoot out like a fucking soaker, super soaker. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's that's probably your problem. Because I get heartburn from like tomato sauce. That gives me heartburn.
Sometimes it does for me if I like spaghetti with tomato
Anytime
sauce.
I eat out, man, it makes my stomach iffy. Like,
tell your girl to douche.
That was good.
Not eat pussy, but eat out at a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't really eat out. Like at a fancy one too?
Yeah, any restaurant.
Any restaurant. Mm.
Makes me just want to poop. Not like doesn't get me all fucked up.
It's probably like just the grease that they, not grease, but like the
shit they cook it in, oil or whatever.
Yeah, they always cook it in like awesome, good shit.
That's like Indian food. That shit is murder.
What the fuck is that?
I was actually getting music ready because we were a little early. No, did you guys ever eat Indian food before?
No.
All right, fuck that.
You're on your own there.
Next topic. I've had it. Some of it's actually
I want to
pretty good.
try it.
I don't get the like crazy quote unquote, the typical Indian food.
Like you eat with your hands and shit?
No.
Like in Along Came Polly?
What I mean is like I'll get chicken, something simple.
The fuck is that?
I'm telling
I think
you,
I ate goat
You
before.
bring the phone too close?
I'm telling you, it's your phone.
Yeah. I think I ate goat before.
You ate what?
Goat.
Goat, really?
And it was it was Jamaican. Never mind. It was a Jamaican restaurant.
So you ate a Jamaican goat?
I had a piece of it.
I'm confused.
No, it was goat cooked Jamaican style. Like jerky-licious.
What? Huh?
I don't know.
Did you say jerkalicious?
I did.
That was a goat.
No, it was like goat, like jerkified, kind of.
No, it wasn't.
What?
Jerked goat? Like...
It was like jerky feeling.
Yeah, jerk like jerk chicken, jerk goat.
Oh, jerk goat. Yeah.
She jerked off the goat.
How long did it take for the guy to come?
I farted.
But that has nothing to do with our conversation, so I apologize.
That's okay.
Fred, anytime you want to talk about jerking off a goat, we'll listen.
Stop it!
That's funny. All right, let's take a break.
All right.
ask for any answers. Come back strong with 50 million answers. The world I love, the tears I've tried to be part of the wave. Can't stop, ever wonder if it's all for you. The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, come and tell me when it's time to. Sweetheart is fading in the snow cone. So smart, she's leading me to ozone. Music's a great communicator. Use two sticks to make it in the nature. I'll get you into penetration. The gender of a generation. The birth of every other nation. Look your way to go to meditation. This chapter's gonna be a close one. Smoke rings, I know you're gonna blow one. All on a spaceship persevering. Use my hands for everything but steering. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. Motherfuckers are happy when they feed you. Shape butterflies in the treetops. Put their flow the meaning in the leaves. The world I love, the tears I just to be part of the wave. Can't stop, ever wonder if it's all for you. The world I love, the trains I hop to be part of the wave. Can't stop, come and tell me when it's time to. Wait a minute, I'm passing out, win or lose, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. How about you? Ten more reasons why I need somebody new, just like you. Far more shocking than anything I ever knew. Right on cue. To the shindig, chop chop, he says I'm gonna win big. Choose not a life of imitation. Distant us into the reservation. Keep off the pistol that you pay for. This punk is feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. Eastside love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some do. Go write your message on the pavement. Burn so bright, I wonder what the wavelength. Golden generate hub. Sweet talk, but don't intimidate hub. Can't stop the cops from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you maybe even three of these? Coming from a space to teach you of the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read through.
Announcing the President's Day sales event at your Quality Plus Ford store. That means huge savings on America's best-selling brand. Now drive a new Ford with no money down, no interest for 5 years, no payments for 90 days, plus up to $2,000 in President's Day bonus cash. Everything's on sale with no money down, no interest for 5 years, no payments for 90 days, plus up to $2,000 cash back. For details, call 1-800-NEXT-FORD. Offer ends February 28th. So get to your Quality Plus Ford store now.
When you get your electric bill, do you feel on the spot? Air conditioner just isn't cool, your heater ain't too hot. You get the funny feeling that you're paying way too much. That's the time for you to know you gotta trust.
The Hutchinson Winter Sale is on now. For a limited time, save up to 33% on all residential heating service calls and installs. These are the lowest prices of the year, making this the best time to buy. Hutchinson Plumbing, Heating, Cooling. Family owned since 1948. Go to TrustHutch.com.
Trust Hutch.
And we're back. Jersey Jerks. You like the commercial? That's we're nationally sponsored now.
Yeah, make sure you go to the Jersey Jerks or riotcast.com/JerseyJerks. Check out all our other awesome sponsors like Tweaked Audio and Gamefly and Amazon.com.
Donate. That's a good offer.
And there's also a button to donate, and if you want to do that, we'll send you some shit.
Stop promising people shit.
I know.
I'm going to send people stuff, even if you guys.
Well, what about the first guy? Did you send him underwear?
We're waiting on.
We're waiting for the
yeah, we're waiting on you.
Yeah, I talked to him today. He's actually texted me. He's overseas in England.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some sort of revival.
Fancy pants.
I don't know.
Hot dog convention.
$2 hot dog, $1 water convention.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
I love that fucking song.
It's
really fucking good.
I'm glad it's blowing up, man. Glad it's blowing up.
Well, it was like the voicemail that we played last week. The guy was like saying, "Yeah, my sister heard your $2 hot dog, $1 water," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?"
Like, we didn't write that.
Yeah, it's not ours. Shit.
Wish it was.
Yeah, no shit.
Jersey Jerk, all day, every day. Woo!
Woohoo!
Missy, you wanna get into that whole crazy chick thing?
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So, bitches be crazy.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
surprise.
A girl, she had Chopper's bitch tattooed right on her forearm, and her boyfriend cheated on her. I'm assuming that's Chopper.
What's his name?
Chopper?
The guy from the band making the
I guess.
Dylon.
Chopper.
And she decided to cut it off and mail it to him in a mason jar filled with vampire fangs, which I didn't understand.
Oh.
Like those little white ones that you stick in your mouth.
Oh, the plastic one?
Yeah, the jar was filled with that, and then
Crazy bitch!
and then Chopper's bitch, the skin was wrapped in plastic, and she mailed it to him because he cheated on her.
What?
I'm confused. How does that affect him?
I'm not sure. I guess she was just so angry.
Yeah, he's not the one walking around with a big missing piece of skin on his forearm.
It's huge too. It was it's probably 4 inches long.
Wow.
4 or 5 inches long. It was long.
So not only does she have her heart broken, her heart pain, now she's got just pain.
You sick cunt.
Yeah, she is not happy with Chopper.
You crazy bitch whore!
Big time.
Yeah, she was not. I mean, she was different. She was one of those
Oh,
chicks
shit.
that had the half-shaved side head and.
Isn't it funny? Like a guy will cheat on a girl, and she'll I actually know. I've not witnessed it, but I know this happened. Like this really happened. A group of people I used to kind of hang around, including an ex-girlfriend. This girl was dating this guy, and he cheated on her, while she was pregnant with his kid.
Oh.
Whoa.
And they were supposed
Chris has no soul.
They agreed that she was going to have.
Shouldn't have got fat.
She was going to have an. They agreed she was going to have an abortion, and he stood her up the day of it.
Wow.
Because he was with.
He's with the other chick.
Yeah, he was with.
How bad does your life have to be to get stood up at an abortion
You
clinic?
should get a Schmushmorsman at the Schmushmorsman clinic.
That's honest to God, this really happened, and she lost her shit, which I totally understand.
Fuck yeah.
I don't fault her at all, and I think what she did, as fucked up as it may sound to someone that doesn't know the situation, I think what she did was awesome. So she goes. This is exactly what she did. She went to the hardware store, and she bought 2 cans of red paint, 2 big gallon cans of red paint, because he drove a car with had a sunroof. He always had it open. This was summertime. He always left it open, even when it was parked. She fucking dumped both cans inside.
Oh, I know.
Sunroof. Yeah,
that's fucked up.
Damn, did she still get Did she still get the abortion?
Yeah, of course. He wasn't even there for it. Why would she want to have a kid?
Yeah.
Although she could have made his life a living hell, which would have been great payback. But
But there's no need to involve.
But I'm saying, what my point was, when a guy cheats on a girl is known to go to those lengths.
Oh, yeah.
But when a girl cheats on a guy, the guy's just like, he basically just berates her to all his friends.
She should have mailed the fucking fetus to him.
And what? A guy will just like say his piece.
Yeah.
So just, you know, whatever.
Fuck you, you fucking whore.
Basically, you know.
She's a malignant cunt. You were sucking his cock!
Whereas a woman will actually do something, you know,
crazy
and ballsy at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
But what this chick did is just, I don't understand the significance. Like, okay, if I were the one to get that piece of skin, I would probably be like, wow, thank God.
Yeah. Thank God I broke up with her.
Well,
or
maybe
cheated on her.
Well, whatever. But I mean, honestly, like, that's a pretty good telltale sign that she's probably unfit to be a mother anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, to cut off your own skin and send it.
Definitely not stable.
Like,
Jesus.
I'm not saying that girls who cut off guys' dicks have a right to do it, but I almost understand that more than what she did, because he cheated, he's the one who gets mutilated and so on. She mutilated herself.
Right. She caused herself more pain.
Right. That makes no
Just get the shit covered up.
Yeah, that's what every woman does, has a tattoo. You know, I mean, if you girl gets a tattoo of a guy, obviously it's a mistake.
Yeah.
She gets it covered up at some point. You know, don't get it fucking ripped off. You don't cut it off.
It's one way to do it. It's cheaper than having it covered up.
Getting a tattoo of
I think you gotta get skin grafts.
Yeah.
That's expensive.
That's disgusting.
Getting a tattoo, I think, with girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, any name on it is just stupid.
I was with a girl who actually got her ex-boyfriend's name tattooed while we were together.
What? Wait, what?
Okay, I know, it sounds crazy.
He died or something.
No. You remember the fucking sick cunt that set me on fire?
Yeah.
Her.
You allowed it?
No, she was cheating on me.
I remember that.
She was cheating on me the whole time. I had no idea because she lived in South Philly and I wasn't right there. But I remember we were together one night and she says to me, you know, this is before, I had a tattoo at the time, but she asked me, she's like, have you ever had a tattoo removed? And at the time when this happened, it was kind of unheard of to hear tattoos being removed.
They didn't have that technology.
They didn't have that, right. So I was like, no. She's like, I wonder if it'll hurt. And I was like, what are you talking about? She pulls down her, this is how white trash she was. She pulls down her white sock. What girl wears white socks? like the kind that goes above the ankles.
Yeah.
She pulls down her white sock, and then there's the dude's name right there, Jeff, in big black bold letters. And I'm like, get the fuck out. Like, that was my first reaction. Get the fuck out.
Did she set you on fire?
Yeah. I broke up with her because of this.
Did
Rightfully
she set you
so.
on fire because you broke up with her?
She's fucking crazy. She's crazy. She took a cab back from South Philly to my house, walked in, because we worked together, and I had called my boss and said I want to transfer out of the store, because they're not going to, like, kick her out for that.
Right.
It's ridiculous. So I knew that I could transfer, so I did. So I took the next morning off. That morning she comes back to the house while I'm sleeping and sprays lighter fluid on my bed and lights it while I'm sleeping. I told this story before.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, woman, where you been?
The concert.
Yeah.
You might have not been here tonight. No, I'm serious. You might have missed that.
I know there was a time.
No. I mean,
You were at
I've
the
talked
G-Eazy
about. I
concert.
definitely have brought it up to you before. I could have sworn I did.
Do you have any burns from it?
No, thank God. Well, the hair on my leg was singed off.
I remember getting a call and you got to come see. I didn't believe it. I had to see the burnt up sheets.
So when she got Jeff, did she not want you to see the Jeff tattoo and you did by accident?
No. She showed it to me.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. She showed it to me, like, you know, and I was like, what the fuck? And then she told me the whole story. Like, she met up, because the night before she got it, and you could see it was still like the I guess at the time was Vaseline or Neosporin was on it, and it was all glossy and whatever, and it was fresh. It was a fresh tat. And I said, you know, what the fuck? And she was like, well, I was drunk when I got it. And I'm like, where the fuck was I? Like, how do I not know? How am I finding it? Well, it happened last night. Well, what do you mean it happened last night? You told me you were going over your friend's house. Well, I lied, and she just came clean.
Oh shit!
And I was like, all right, we're done.
The truth! Don't set you free!
I was like, all right, we're done. That's it. We're done. You know? And took her back to her house. Because she didn't drive. But I wanted her gone. And then the next morning she was all upset too. She was like, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I'm like, fuck off. Like, you know what I mean?
How old were you? You were very young?
I was 20.
Wow.
I was 20. I mean, it wasn't even like, shit, man, that was a long fucking time ago. That was goddamn near 20 years ago.
Jeez. Seems like yesterday.
Sometimes it does.
Do you know how this crazy woman is doing?
No, I had to get a restraining order against her. Yeah. She was fucking batshit crazy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's some crazy shit, man.
She sent me, I remember a few years after this happened, like, we broke all contact, obviously, because, one, I had the restraining order, two, I threatened to kill her and her whole family. Because that was my point. She came into my parents' home. Nobody was home except me. My brother was young, he was at school, my mom and dad were at work. They leave the front door unlocked because, we live in a pretty safe neighborhood, and I'm home. So they don't think to lock it, She just walked right in, and my thinking was, what if my family was here? What if this was late at night, my family was here? You know what I mean? Like, if I died and then, whatever, the rest of the house caught on fire, who knows? That's when I was like... Yeah,
that's a whole other level, man.
Right. It's one thing if you, like, smack me or punch me or try to kick me in the nuts in public or whatever, or, that's one thing. But to do that's murder. That's attempted murder.
Absolutely.
So I lost my mind. At that point, I was like, no, you're done. You violated, you crossed a boundary you were never supposed to cross.
That's nuts.
Yeah, so at that point, I didn't, never saw her, never heard from her. I eventually quit that job, went to another job, and she, a few years later, sent me a letter.
Apologizing?
Well, sort of, but she moved away with the guy, her ex.
Jeff?
Yes. And she says she moved to, like, Arizona or something. So that's where the letter was from. So I read it, and I was, like, laughing, and I just threw it out. She said she wanted to move back and wanted to see if we could talk. I never answered. I never replied to anything. I was like... Then she sent another letter. I didn't even open it. I just ripped it up and tore it and threw it in the trash.
Wow.
Fuck her.
Damn, that's nuts. Do you guys have crazy stories like that too?
I never, no, nothing like that, man. Nobody tried to burn me.
No.
They were happy to get rid of me.
I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, she was insane.
Oh, she's
because I'm a terrible lay. So there's no way that it, there's absolutely no way.
My dick is very small. Fuck her.
Yeah, I never understood, that's what made me think, like, wow, this girl is insane. Like, literally insane.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes sense because if you met her family, they're all, like, really trashy people. Dad's an alcoholic. Mom's, like, fucking 700 pounds. Looks like Jabba the Hutt on the couch. Mm-hmm. Every time I've seen her mom, the few times I did, it was the exact same pose on the couch, laying like Jabba the Hutt, like sideways, no facing the TV,
her nightgown,
watching. No, she always wore like this black. She wore like this black like jumpsuit type of. I don't know what the fuck it was, but every time I saw her, she was wearing the same fucking thing, and she was always watching. What's his name?
Richard Simmons.
No.
Sweating to the oldies.
Sweating to the oldies.
No. She wasn't watching anything productive. She was watching. What's that talk show? The famous Jerry Springer. Always watching it, which was ironic because that was a Jerry Springer set when he walked into the house. Dad had like 3 teeth in his head, fucking always reeked of whiskey. He was an out-of-work painter. And the younger sister was a dyke. She was playing with G.I. Joes. Like, I'm sorry. No, younger brother. She did have a sister. She wasn't a dyke. The younger brother was playing with the Barbies.
Ah.
The 10-year-old brother was playing dress up with the Barbies, and I was just like, wow. What? Yeah, this household is fucked.
Was she like really hot or something?
No, not at all.
So she had a good personality?
No, she was just.
She had open legs.
Exactly, that's exactly it.
You were 20.
She was okay. I mean, she wasn't like disgusting. She's just. I don't know. She was average. You know, she had a nice body. I mean, her face was a little but other than that, I didn't give a. I wasn't. My dick was not, whatever, picky at the time.
Yeah, well, you're 20.
Right, exactly. I was trying to bang anything that was moving. I mean, but she was just a fucking whack job. Whack job.
So, when the bed was on fire, did she like take off or did she?
No, she stood right at the fucking door to watch. She lit up a cigarette, watched it happen. Because I had to drag her by her fucking hair down the stairs.
I was going to ask you if you beat the shit out of her.
The cab that took... Well, no.
No, at that point,
I know,
somebody tried to set you on fire.
I agree, but I didn't. The cab that brought her from Philly was still outside my house. It was still running. She was just basically doing an in and out job and getting out, but she stayed to watch. I don't know what she was waiting for. Maybe she thought I was going to start snap, crackling, and popping or something. I don't know.
She waited for the smell of bacon.
Ooh, I smell bacon. And I woke up because, it was hot. Like, I just felt the heat. Like, I'm sleeping, and I'm like, oh, my God, the thermostat's got to be, like, on 95, I only had a T-shirt and shorts on, and I woke up because I smell something burn. I didn't know it was me, but I smelled some burn. The comforter was singed almost completely through. Like the outside fabric of the comforter was gone. That white stuffing inside was gone, and then the bottom part of the comforter, the other outside, was singed, but it was still like together.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So I was sleeping on my side. So I woke up. That's when it hit me. I saw the smoke. I'm like, shit. The first thing I thought was the house is on fire. At the time, I had a cat, who I loved very much. Who passed away unjustly. No, but I said,
you talk to the cat.
I got to
go visit.
No,
the cat?
but what?
You have a tattoo of the cat?
Yeah,
tattoo of the cat.
Yeah.
You tell it your problem.
Smokey, right on my butt cheek. No,
It's ironic that his name was Smokey.
I was just going to say that.
It was a her, but yeah, it was Smokey. So
it was a dyke.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You dyke.
You dyke. I thought, gotta grab the cat, gotta get out of the house, And when I stood up, I'm literally standing up and folding the comforter on itself to put out the flames, stomping on it. Imagine me jumping on my bed, stomping. How the bed didn't go through the floor, I don't know.
And she's just staring at you.
She's just staring at me.
Puffing a cigarette.
Cold fucking glaze over her eyes.
You should have went and tackled her with the comforter.
I didn't know what was happening because, you just wake up, you don't, like something, I don't know, has anyone ever woken up in that kind of a...
Woken up to a fire?
No, but like a situation where you're like startled and you're
startled
out of it.
And you have to think...
Yes.
Survival.
You're trying to put, you're trying to put stuff together in your mind, like what's going on.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at her and I'm thinking the house is on fire and I'm like, wait, what are you doing here? Like it just hit me like she's not supposed to be here. What are you doing here?
I'm burying you.
She said, not that, but she said, I came to watch you burn. And I made a beeline right to her. Like, I literally hopped off the bed. Like, dude, like Snooka. Like, jumping off the top rope, man. Dude, I almost tackled her. I actually snatched her up in one arm. She was fighting me. And then when I let her go, she, like, fell to the ground. And I just grabbed her. I grabbed like a fistful of her hair, and I literally dragged her down the stairs. I took her out to the cab.
Did she scratch you up?
She did.
I
she
think
did.
I remember seeing scratches.
Yeah, she did. I took her out to the cab, and the cab driver was like getting ready to pull off. I was like, wait. Like I just told him, stop, wait, because he knew something was not right. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts, barefoot. It's winter. It doesn't look kosher. And I literally threw her up against the cab and then in the cab. And I said, get the fuck out of here. I'm calling the cops on you and her. And I had remember those tire tracks were in front of my house for like 2 years. He like literally peeled rubber in front of the house.
I remember
2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so that was it. That was the end. I had the last, I was fed up.
Did she get in any trouble for doing that? Did you press charges against her?
I didn't press charges, and the reason why I didn't press charges because, all right, here's the thing. My family is especially my dad, they're very worried people.
Okay.
Okay, and I didn't grow up in a traditional,
Oh my God.
normal household. In other words, they're old school.
Okay.
I actually am happy that I never had sisters because they probably still wouldn't have seen the light of day.
I got you.
They're real strict, you know. So I knew if something like that, if they, knew that they still don't know to this day that happened.
Wow.
I had to go. I literally went to Sears Hardware to buy paint to paint the ceiling because it was like a little bit of, it wasn't bad, but it was like a little bit of soot, like black, Wow. Because I wanted to paint the ceiling, and I trashed the comforter and I went out and bought one very similar to it. Then they would never know the difference.
Did they know that you had
to air out the room.
I bought candles. Yeah, I bought candles. I bought like all kinds of air fresheners, like Lysol, everything you could possibly imagine. And I even went downstairs in the kitchen and I purposely burned bacon.
Smart.
Purposely,
So you wasted bacon.
No, I still ate it.
Okay.
It was burnt to a fucking crisp. It was black. It was like. Yeah.
You just crushed it up and snorted it.
Or that. I just injected it,
You just melted it down and freebased it.
Basically, yeah. You got me. But, yeah, I had to mask it as best as I could.
Did they know that you put the restraining order against her?
No, they had no fucking idea.
Did they like her?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really, but they barely.
This wasn't a serious relationship?
Well, we were together for probably a year and a half.
Wow.
But we, I never really, she wasn't the kind of girl that I wanted her to spend time with my family. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like my girlfriend now, my parents love her to death. And I think if anything happens to me and her, if we don't last, they're most likely going to stop talking to me and continue to talk to her. They do. My mom loves her.
Who's going to translate for her?
My My dad loves her to death. My dad, he's not around and he's asking about her all the time. How is she doing? So, but she was one of them. Just look, I'm just going to sneak her in the house, get her the fuck out as soon as possible.
I know all about that.
You know what I'm talking about. So that's really what it was. And I was happy with that arrangement. But, that's what I mean. I wasn't emotionally invested to where when I found out she was cheating, I wasn't that upset. I was upset, but I wasn't upset. I was.
But it was balls on you, bitch.
I was angry because I got taken advantage of in a sense. She went out with the guy under my nose, got a tattoo. I mean, who?
That's fucking weird.
Exactly. I fell for it. I'm like, man, I'm an idiot. I should.
Right. You weren't so worried about her.
Your ego was more fucked up than anything else.
Yes. Yeah. And for all I know, for almost 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
That was happening under my nose. So I have no idea. I mean, thank God I used a rubber with her every single time. For all I know, she was. You remember the fucking porn tape I tried to make?
Yeah.
That was with her.
Yeah. You left the cap on.
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I used to have a.
I'm taping it tonight.
Yeah. I used to have a camcorder. At the time, it was really expensive. But it was kind of big. Not like the ones you have to carry on your shoulder. It was first generation, the ones you hold in your palm or whatever. So I propped it on top of the TV, and I put the VHS boxes in front of it, but I cut a hole for the lens cap to go in between. So you can't tell because the VHS box was black and the lens is pretty much black. Well, I'm an idiot. I tested it, trying to see if the angle was right. I kept playing it back and I put the lens cap on and I had it all set. I had Aerosmith's Get a Grip CD.
The whole
CD we were fucking. You hear everything, you see nothing. And I guess in retrospect, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been atrocious. But, yeah, it was such a letdown. Because I'm sitting there and I was doing it for my own personal. And when I played, I was like, what the fuck?
You heard it. And then I remember having fun with your balls for years.
He was.
At the end, it was like, you hear you he lets out this roar
Oh, that's funny.
I look at him.
It wasn't like that, though.
That wasn't.
It was like the other one, the horse head one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I'll never forget it.
Jesus Christ.
My memory is stained with that.
Oh man. You know what? I don't even know. I gotta fucking. I don't know if I got rid of that or not. That's probably floating somewhere around the attic or something. I gotta get rid of that shit.
Yeah, get rid of that. Burn it.
Yeah, ironically, I'll burn it.
I would definitely rip the.
Yeah, it's good. You know what though? The audio's got to be shit on something like that. Yeah. It had the little mini cassette that you put in the bigger one just to play it. Oh, what a piece of shit. Those are the days. Did you ever have anything like crazy? I'm sure you've had, not like that, but I mean, I'm sure you've had issues where, you know, you've had an altercation with an ex.
Oh God, yeah.
Where it was like, I'm saying, where it was like, you know, nuts. Like, anything like that stand out in your mind, like something to that effect, to that level?
Being set on fire?
Oh, obviously you weren't. You would have mentioned that already.
Yeah, I've never been set on fire.
Yo, that's not. Believe it or not, that's not. I don't know if that's the worst.
Really?
I had a girl actually hit me with her car. That was pretty fucked up.
You cheated?
No, I rolled up off the back of it. Like, I rolled up on the hood over the fucking...
Like 21 Jump Street?
Yeah. Except I actually did shit my pants. No, like that, I thought that was brutal.
Why did she hit you?
We were fighting, and she was crazy, and I didn't realize how crazy she was until she attempted to hit me with her car.
Oh, yeah.
Because basically I didn't trust her, and I was right to not trust her. She was another one who was sneaky as fuck.
Okay.
And we were supposed to go to the movies one night, and like last minute I was like, you know what? Fuck this, we ain't going. Because I know she was like, she had something planned later that night because she said she had to go meet a friend. I'm like, what the fuck? We're going to a movie, then you can go meet a friend? Like that shit don't sound right to me.
Okay.
So I just turned the car around, took her home, and then she got in her car. And we were arguing, like I got in her car, we were arguing, and I parked far away from her, like real far, because she lived in a townhome complex type of thing.
Okay.
Where you know how there's like reserved parking? Well, they didn't have like reserved and then guest, reserved guest. It was like guest was like another lot, so I had to walk all the way to her like parking spot. So I'm sitting with her. Once I said, that's it, I'm done, I walked out of the car. All I saw, as I'm walking, all I saw was the lights behind me turn on. I turned around, and there's the car literally bearing down at me, and I just jumped at the last second. Boom, 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 boom. Fell right on my fucking back.
That's nuts.
So I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up between the two.
I've done some pretty crazy things in my day.
Yeah?
Nothing ever like that, though.
I can't see you doing something
No,
like
but
that.
I was kind of
Unless
insane.
you were dating the lead singer of KOL.
But I ran somebody over with my car with just their feet.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. I did that. I threw a brick through my boyfriend's job.
Jesus. His job?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He was working at Pat's Pizza.
Well, that's good. That place sucks anyway.
Yeah. And there was like, they had done some like work to the building, so I like had noticed it, so I went over and threw the brick through the window, the big glass window in the front. Then he stuck his middle finger out at me, and I ran in there, started throwing shit around in the job. In his job.
Nice. Wow. You're a nut job.
I was crazy. I was so insane when I was younger. Like, I was really, really insane.
Yeah, you ruined some poor guy's window. It had nothing to do with your relationship.
No, it had nothing to do with our relationship. But I've had the same boyfriend actually break out my windows on multiple times.
Yeah.
Just from fights, not breaking up, not cheating, just from arguing. Just from arguing.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
nothing's ever gotten that bad.
But you know my history, it's not very.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I just was wondering if there was something that was like high level of nuts, like crazy.
Not. It's all pretty normal crazy.
Standard crazy.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I feel like everybody knows some girl that
running people over, throwing bricks through windows, normal crazy.
Yeah, not crazy like sending your tattoo to...
No, I would never do anything like that.
To be honest with you, what happened to me, I would have preferred her send that tattoo in the mail.
Absolutely.
Like, I would have been like, wow, she's really sorry. She cut it off. You know, like I would have actually considered, you know what? This is a good sign of dedication right here. But no.
No. That's a whole other level. It's like the women that, like, cut their husband's dicks off because they were cheating
Thank
on
God that didn't fucking happen.
them. Yeah. Like,
I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be like this. Welcome to the Jersey Jerk Show. No way, man.
Letting you, and I never put other people's families in jeopardy.
You want to hear something nuts? Because of this girl, there's one thing I will never do with a woman.
Sleep past noon?
Huh?
Sleep past noon?
I was like, wait, what? No, like, as far as, like, kinky stuff, I've never let a woman tie me up. I will never let that happen.
I can understand that.
Yeah, because if my hands aren't free or my legs aren't free or whatever, I don't know what she's going to do. Yeah.
You're going to light me on fire.
You remember that time, like, after I'm like, oh, fuck, like, she's trying to bust out of it? Yeah, I don't want to be like James Bond and Goldfinger and have a fucking laser beam going to my crotch, you know. I haven't... That's one thing I would never let a woman do. And, you know, some women that I have been with since were into that kind of stuff. And I'm like, nope.
No. Get over it. Move on.
Yeah. Like, to the point where I kill the mood completely. Like, all right, well, guess what? Session's over. Because now it's like, it's getting too much. You're begging too much for that. That's never going to happen. You know, I almost would rather you shit on my chest. You know, like, honest to God, at least
you could have just pretended like you were tied up, put your hands under the pillow or
no,
something.
because it's not the same. I said I'll lay on my hands. God knows they'll fucking go numb after 30 seconds. But a stranger. But yeah, that wasn't enough. They wanted the real thing. They wanted like handcuffs or you know, belts.
No,
fuck, no way.
That's so corny.
Yeah, no, because I don't know what's to follow. You know, don't fucking sit there and tell me one thing and then I hear a chainsaw revving up.
That'll kill the mood right there. That's a mood killer. Sorry.
That's the worst, farting during sex.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst, man. That is the ass. It's even worse when the girl does it. You're not expecting it.
A lot of it's just arrogant and trapped.
No, it's not. That's not what I'm talking about.
You're talking about a real.
I'm talking about the real backdoor.
Oh my God.
That'll put the brakes on the romance real.
Oh yeah.
That's so, especially if you try to pin their legs back and it's like too much, too fast. It's like it comes out. And you're like, whoops, sorry.
My bad.
You just catch a chin omelet right there, like ooh.
Catch a nugget.
I felt that. I felt the breeze on that.
In your mouth.
Yeah.
You taste it.
I could taste it.
It's like Greek yogurt.
Oh God, that's gotta stink. Oh, Greek yogurt. Is that what's that yogurt called? What's the
Chobani.
Chobani.
Yeah.
Is that Chobani? I smell. Nasty.
There's nothing funnier than farting while you're getting a blowjob, though.
I have never done that.
No?
No, I've never done that. I've never tried to. Like, I don't think I've ever felt the feeling to fart during a...
But is it a full-blown fart, or is it like you're holding it?
You're holding it, and it just kind of...
it slips out.
Right.
Some air.
And depending on which way you're sitting, it could either go up your back
I don't think
or come down out the front. If it comes out the front, that girl's fucked.
I don't... See, but that's the thing. Like, I would imagine it almost always comes out the front unless you're standing up.
It all depends. The one time I did it, it came out the front, and it was bad.
Oh my God! I don't think I've ever disliked a woman that bad.
Mood killer, though, right?
I couldn't. I was like having a seizure laughing.
Oh my God!
You were done.
You duplicitous taint.
That's dirty.
What the fuck, man?
I'm just saying it's dirty.
You're so relaxed, man. You know
that relaxed that you almost shit your pants. You shit yourself like during a blowjob.
I didn't almost shit myself. I had a fart.
Could have took like a smoke break or something. Just resume.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me take my dick out of her mouth and go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
So it's acceptable then, Miss.
I mean, if it happens, it's never happened to me, but I could see it happening. Yeah.
She can almost see that little crack under the taint start to open up.
the pubes just kind of part.
Ew.
Like a fetus fly trap. Sorry. No, I've never done it. I would probably have to like stop because I know me, it could be deadly. and that's the
They
thing.
can spray.
I'm thankful that the girl's down there. Why am I going to ruin that?
Well, it's not like I want.
It's by accident.
But your girl must be a dirty whore because she kept going.
No, once she caught it, she was like, ugh.
She stopped though,
Did she
right?
throw up?
Yeah, and I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my God.
How did she resume after that?
She did.
Well, that's my point. That's why you stop and then
She
resume.
had to stop.
I want to finish. God damn it.
If she finished, dude, she was a pro.
Yeah, I want to finish.
I have a particularly explosive ejaculate. It just goes everywhere. It's like a fucking wild fireman's hose. She's gonna grab on and pray to God it doesn't get in your eyes or your mouth.
Seriously, I couldn't do that because that would be the last blowjob I get from that female. You know.
You do it to a girl you don't like.
That's different. I
Yeah.
mean, that's different. I guess that's a good plan, but you got to like plan it though.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have 4 bowls of Fiber One.
All the raisins.
all the grapes I can tolerate. She just wake up with a brown kabuki mask. Oh, good God! Look like a mud facial.
Ew.
Nasty. So gross. This is like the fart show.
It is.
Yeah.
The shit fart show.
It
Seems
is.
like once a year we always do one.
I love it. I wish you could do this every week.
Talk about farts and
Farts
shit.
and shit. Like, especially like at the most inopportune times. You know, like the worst fucking times possible. Like, sure, I farted at a funeral before. That was fucked up. That was so fucked up. And
That
was,
is fucked up.
And that was one of those ones like I played earlier, like this.
Oh my God.
That you could just hear.
You couldn't just excuse yourself, Fabio.
No, you just sit there and the priest is talking. The priest is talking and you don't, you think, all right, well, I can kind of like manipulate myself a little bit. Just like manipulate myself, but it comes out like that.
Slappy.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the worst moments. I remember being like a little kid in school. Farting during a test. That's like the worst because it's so quiet. Yeah, out of nowhere, you can hear like the pencils. You can actually hear the sound of the pencils writing on the paper.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, like that loud. On that wooden seat, you know what I mean?
Oh, we used to do that all the time. The teacher used to act like she didn't hear it.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Until everybody starts
Hey,
laughing.
man, after that, you're the sole reason why everybody got a letter grade lower than they should have. Nobody can concentrate after that. That's all you think about.
That
is
is
fucking giggle.
That is so fucking true. I don't know about you, Miss, but like when we hear farts like in that time, you just constantly start laughing,
No, I think it's funny too. Like I get it, especially when it's times that you don't expect it.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's just the funniest fucking thing, man. I swear to God. Like it's even funnier when you hear somebody else fart. It's so uncontrollable.
Always.
Yo, it is like the funniest goddamn thing ever. Oh my God. Like the one thing, and this happens all the time, like a lot, because every time I have to use the bathroom, whether it's at work or like public restroom, just to take a piss, if there's someone in the stall, unbelievable. Hey, here's the crazy part. I'm pissing and laughing at the same time, and I know this jackass hears me laughing. Like, I can't conceal the laugh. I'm just sitting there going,
Yep.
"You're fucking disgusting, dude."
Do they start laughing too? Or
Sometimes you'll hear like snicker, but normally you hear like, "Oh," just like someone's in pain, like burns in there.
I try not to shit when somebody's in there at the same time. Because what if I know them? They're in the same office.
That's the worst. That's the worst sound right there. Because you know they're struggling.
Right.
And you're just like, stop, dude. You're gonna
some
flush
people,
your O-ring.
The smell come out of some of these people, especially if they're old.
No, if I walk into a bathroom and it already smells bad, I'll walk right the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'd rather piss outside, you know. But if I'm, you know, if it doesn't smell like anything yet, you know, you're just like, you see the feet with the pants down by the ankles under the door,
Yep.
and you're just like, oh man, you know, come on, can't you do this shit at home, you know? And of course, the urinal that's open is right next to that stall.
Yep.
Or none of the urinals are open, and you got to go in the stall next to them. So you're basically sharing the same fucking wall, and it's just disgusting. You know, the guy's like, you'll hear the shit hit the water, and you know, and here's how gross I am. I know that the water splashed up his asshole. From the sound that it made, I know that the water just went right up there, because you could just hear it, and it's like, wow, you would see me like literally halfway through the fucking ceiling. If that happened.
Oh God! And if it's in the same like office, I always make sure they wash their fucking hands. Cause,
Yeah.
you don't know. You gotta go. You know, talk to them, shake their hand.
Yeah.
You're on.
I'm hoping that everyone that takes a shit washes their hand when they're done.
I had a list at my last job of people that never wash their hands.
No wonder why you got
What?
fired. What did you do during the day? Make them list who washes their hands?
It's like a kill list. I would go and I'd fucking make a mental note and I'd write it down.
Whoa.
Hold on, let me pull up my Excel file here.
My shit spreadsheet.
I didn't wipe down my computer. They probably got the shit file. It's called the shit file.
Please, is that like the X-Files? The shit files?
The shit files.
Oh, I wish we had the
Trust me, dude. I went out like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. You're on the shit. You're on the shit file. You're an asshole.
The shit files. That's funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that is like the most common thing that I come across, and it really does gross me out. Like, I mean, granted, yeah, I know I take shits too, but like, I try not to go in. If I have to go in a public toilet, it's an emergency.
That's the same way I am.
It's an absolute fucking emergency. If not, I'll just wait till I get home. I mean, home base is where I'm at.
Home base
you know?
is great.
Right. And there's like.
But when you take a shit at home, don't you wash your hands when you're done?
No. I wash my hands regardless.
Okay.
It's the
Even
fact
if
that
I
other
take-
people are sitting on that toilet.
Even if I'm taking a piss. Although I will say, there has been a couple times where I've used a public restroom. I'm real fucked up when it comes to the germs and shit. Like, I'll kick the door open, and I'll actually grab a piece of paper just to open the door.
Always.
I'll never touch the handle of the door. I always pray it's one of those doors that open both ways, you know, swing both ways. Like you. A Missy door. But sometimes I won't even touch the sink, and if it's not the automatic ones, I won't even wash my hands because I'm thinking, you know what, my dick's the cleanest thing in here. You know, honest to God, I'm not washing my hands here. It's fucking gross. There's like stuff on the actual like handles of the sink. It's fucking gross.
You want to just get a paper towel to turn the water on?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Not if there's no paper towels. What if they have the air dryers? Then what do you do?
Oh yeah.
If
That's
you have
what
a
I
long
mean.
sleeve shirt on, you kind of elbow it.
No. Burn it. Like I want to fucking cut my elbow off. Like,
God, you're that big of a germaphobe?
that just bothers me, man. I feel itchy after that. I just
People
feel
don't
like
fucking.
I know, but just turn the hot water on and you'll kill everything.
yeah, but how do you turn it on?
Well, turn it on, wash your hands,
No. Mm-mm.
and turn it off.
No. It's staying on, if anything. I'm not touching it.
Oh yeah, if it was that
Seriously,
gross, I
I'm
would
not
leave it. I
touching
would
it
still
again.
wash my hands, but I'd leave it on.
Yeah.
Do public, like, restrooms still have turning knobs?
Some do.
Because a lot
Some
of
do.
them
My
I've
job
seen...
does, and it's basically like public restrooms.
Really?
We have like, we don't have like normal office bathrooms. My job is a big warehouse. There's like 6 of those public bathroom type bathrooms where you walk in, it's one stall, one urinal. One stall, one urinal. And it's disgusting. It smells like a fucking asshole in there. It's gross. I won't touch anything. I'll actually go. There's like another office where there's like a kitchen sink, like coffee. I mean, that's where I go and wash my fucking hands because it's clean in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty. And half the fucking urinals, if you flush them, they overflow anyway. So when you walk in, there's already 2 inches of piss water on the fucking floor. You know, it's fucking disgusting. I have to boil my shoes every day. I literally will not take those shoes in the house. I take them off before I go in the house, and I leave them either like by the garage or on the front porch, and I'll put them on. That's why I'll put them on, because I'm not tracking someone else's fucking disease. Yeah, it's disgusting. And some people don't flush their shit. What the fuck's that all about?
I don't
They're
know.
disgusting.
They're serious
Because they don't act like that at home, so they figure somewhere else. Fuck it.
Who doesn't flush their shit though?
You'd be
I don't
surprised.
know. A lot of people.
You look in a toilet, there's this big waterlogged fucking mini wheat. That's disgusting.
Or they just leave a bunch of toilet paper around the shit.
That's the worst.
Like,
That's the worst. I swear, some people I think try to be creative. I've actually walked into a stall once and seen someone use toilet paper to cover the seat. I guess they would have to take a shit and they didn't have those things. And like literally, someone pissed all over the seat because the fucking toilet paper, which was supposed to be white, was like a light yellow color. It was down in urine.
Oh man,
what is wrong with people, man? What is wrong with people?
So you guys don't do porta potties then, right?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Definitely not for shit.
No, not for never. I would rather shit my pants. Literally. I
And
will
go in
not.
a porta potty.
I will not shit in a porta. If that disgusting water that's in it, the shit doesn't go anywhere. It's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if that hits my ass, that's it. I'm blowing my fucking brains out.
Yeah, porta potties are
Sometimes you
gross.
have to, man.
No, you don't. I would feel more comfortable being like walking.
Like just crouching behind a bush.
Not even walking 20 feet in open air and crapping in public, shitting in public. I would rather do that than take any chance of anything like crawling up my butthole.
Oh, I hate porta potties too, so I get it.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst invention ever. It's disgusting.
Ever.
I mean, people are disgusting in regular bathrooms.
Yeah.
What do you think they do in those?
Exactly.
Disgusting.
It is. It's disgusting.
They abuse them. People abuse them.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of the public toilets at all. There are some, like if you go into a nice restaurant, there are some where you're like, wow, this is fucking beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You almost want to try everything in there. You know what I mean? It's like a hotel room.
Hell yeah.
It's like, wow, this is fucking. They have like real towels, like fresh ones. You get your own.
Oh yeah.
It's like, wow, this place is the tits. Look at this. You know. And then there's other ones where it's like, you know, it's like fucking Bratislava, like fucking, you know, it's like in Euro Trip. It's just like the worst fucking place on earth.
The worst smell, the worst.
Oh God. You know it's bad when you walk in and the first noise you hear is the sound of the sole of your foot coming up off the ground.
Oh, that's
Main
sticky.
Street, yeah, that is. Yes.
That bathroom was
That bathroom was a fucking that
was the whole floor at the Pennant. Do you remember
I
that?
remember like
if you stood in one spot for too long and tried to move, you dislocate your knee.
Yeah,
and you're like, fuck.
Don't
what?
ever wear slip-ons in that place.
No.
Ever. You ain't getting them back.
God.
That's disgusting. That's nasty. That is disgusting.
And you know, it was gross. Like people would wear like flip-flops and no socks.
I know.
Oh, I know. You fucking hard-ons. Get out of here.
Yeah, and they would go in the
I'm
bathroom.
throwing up.
It's just fucking piss all over the
everywhere.
bathroom.
You know their toes were wet with piss.
Yeah.
Oh. This is disgusting.
That is gross.
Poor shiz. You know, he rocked the flip-flops up
And his
there.
toes came over the front of the
right.
flip-flops.
His toes, like, you know, they just...
It's like a hobbit.
Yeah.
With the hands, he's got hands and
hands, feet.
Hands, feet.
He has hands, feet. Those are the worst, aren't they?
They're so creepy.
I dated a girl with
hate
hands, feet, and her had one toe, the longest one in the middle. It would like literally like a velociraptor would just click on the ground, like over her open-toed shoes. It would just click.
Ew.
So nasty.
That is nasty.
I'm not a foot person.
No, me neither.
But if the feet are fucked up, that's even worse.
Oh yeah.
You know, like my girlfriend's got cute feet, but I'm not a foot person. I ain't gonna do nothing with them.
You're not licking them.
No, hell no. Again, we're going back to the whole sticky floor. Don't know where the feet have been. You know.
Oh yeah.
Not happening. I don't care if they're power washed right before. It's not happening. No offense against her. Just in general, the feet are not meant to be in mouth.
No, feet are fucking disgusting.
Right. Their foot in mouth is an expression.
It's a disease.
It's a bad thing.
It's an expression, damn it. It's a disease, that's right. It's disgusting. But the scary toes. But I can only imagine there's people with the flip-flops in that place. That is brutal. That's absolutely brutal. I don't miss that place at all either. That was such a shithole.
Mm-hmm. They closed that place.
I know. It was a dump. Fucking
wasn't it right near Camden?
It always smelled like fucking throw up in there too. There was like one section in the corner where it just smelled like fucking puke and sawdust.
That's where everybody went. Puke.
It was just disgusting. It was like, wow, this is so rank. You just couldn't even concentrate on drinking your beer. It was that nasty. You'd have to walk away.
And you'd have to hang out there. Are you hung out there all the time?
Like couple times a month.
Oh.
I wasn't like a weekly.
It was a very easy place to find pussy.
It was. Yeah, it was.
A lot of white trash.
Yes.
Yeah, but
sounds fun.
It was they had the live band night. Yeah, that's when everyone would go. It was like so fucking crowded. You couldn't fucking move in there. Not that you could anyway, because your feet are glued to the floor. Yeah, what about the guys with the flip-flops that fucking, how sticky it was if they stood in one place? How many people have lost a flip-flop for a second?
How many people have lost a toe?
Gangrene.
Blackfoot.
Yeah, I just don't ever... I don't know if I'll ever get over that phobia of, like, bathrooms, like public bathrooms and how disgusting they are. Like, it's got to be really nice for me to be. Like, I've been in a country club bathroom before.
Did you hit your face?
Not me.
No, it was my elbow.
I've
been in a country club bathroom before, and some of those are really nice. They're real fucking clean.
But they're all an old black guy, too.
No, I've never seen... No, I've never seen them.
It's always an old black guy.
No, I've never...
Goddamn jigaboo.
Andrew's racist.
I've seen, what do you call it? Top Dog. That one place.
There's one day.
There's always a black guy in there handing out shit, like towels and whatnot. And I don't buy into that whole bathroom attendant thing. I think that's just a fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
For that dude to make money.
Although I do appreciate the fact he turns the water on for me, and I'm thinking, I'll never shake your hand, you dirty motherfucker, because your hands are just dry with other people's piss. Like, think about that. Think about that. The people that turned on the water when he didn't get a chance to, after they take a piss, and he goes and turns it off. Like, let them turn it off, Wipe that shit down. I don't see any fucking cleaning products in there. All I see is cologne and mints. And I know you ain't cleaning the fucking sink with those two.
Why do they have cologne?
I have no fucking
refresh. Just a refresh.
Because some people smell like ass in fucking bars/club. That's why.
Like, I get the mints and the gum, but like, why the cologne? I don't
all the
understand
places you're going to get something to throw in your mouth, it's the fucking public bathroom.
It's all wrapped. It's not like
I mean, they might as well be selling fucking $2 hot dogs out of that motherfucker.
$1 water.
Yeah. Mints from the bathroom. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not touching that. What's the point of washing my hands if I gotta grab a fucking mint in a little baggie that comes in, a little cellophane wrapper?
If you wash your hands, there's still fucking
There's
shit
airborne turds and fucking piss and all kinds of stuff.
Well,
going
you're
on.
breathing when you walk in there, so you're getting that shit anyway.
I get that, but I don't want to fucking actually touch it.
You don't want to add
What if I have
on
to
to
rub my eyes and, next day my eye looks like a
Pink
fucking
Pink
asshole. Looks like a fucking rectum.
Busted shut.
Like someone was eating a sandwich over my face.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't miss that shit at all.
No way.
All right. We had enough of this turd talk.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody, for listening to the Jersey Jerk Show. Don't forget, you can call 856-381-4500 and leave a voicemail. We'll play it, and it'll be funny. We'll make fun of it. If it's good, it's got to be funny.
We get some that are just like
they're dumb, and we don't ever play them, and we're sorry.
No, we're not.
We're not
the point of not.
We're sorry, not sorry. Also, don't forget to go to riotcast.com/JerseyJerks and check out Tweaked Audio, Amazon.com, and Gamefly. And we are on Facebook and Twitter. And go to iTunes, leave some awesome reviews, like Redden and Joe Falsetti. We love you. Kisses.
I'm not giving no kisses. Kisses from you.
Kisses from me.
What was that? Whoa. What's going on?
And we'll be back next week.
Chris is
I'm having a bad night.
Well, it's just like the last 5 minutes. You've been hitting shit left and right.
Chris is out for the evening.
Is this going to be our outro music? Let's go. Yeah, let's go.